Did it fall on its own?
No, I went to grab the camera to pull it close because I hate Google Feud, but I forgot it's still technically attached to the ring light, so the ring light came at me.
So I want to take you into Twitter Spaces really quick, because earlier Dungeon Master KJ was kind enough to show up and let us know that there was, quote, a pulsing sound. So this is going to be a little bit of streamception, so just forgive me here because you're going to hear our voices on delay. But just check this out. You're going to enjoy this, Mike. I promise. I want to take you into Twitter Spaces really quick, because earlier Dungeon Master KJ was kind enough to show up and let us know that there was, quote, Twitter Spaces is having the runs. Still remember that Big and Rich song all about National Help a Horse Day. Help a horse, ride a cow. No, that was save a horse. Well, you could, by saving a horse, you're probably helping horses. Autobahn. Yikes.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a horse on the Autobahn. See what happens then.
How much horsepower your car got?
That'd be terrible.
Got one. One horsepower.
Yes.
I guess
fondue.
I guess I only think of fondue now because that silly, like, chocolate river that one buffet was a Golden Corral came out with.
Oh yeah.
And so I only think of like fondue or like chocolate river as something that's in motion, but technically fondue is like a big vat of cheese. So
yeah, fondue isn't like moving generally.
Like a cauldron of cheese.
yeah, cauldron of cheese.
Ready for the evolution?
Oh gosh.
I'm in the car.
Oh gosh.
My head's poking out of the top. That's
Yeah, it is.
boop there.
There you go. That's much better.
Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait,
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Low is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emmy clip, Emmy Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Thursday, April 28th, 2022, and we have a morning radio show that plays games. That's right. We're going to have a 3-hour episode for the first time ever. It's Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, and GamingMorningShow.tv. That is Look, It's Mike O and Sports Talk Gaming on the left side of your screen, half of which incredibly confused. Not 1, not 2, but 3 hours of morning radio show that plays games.
I don't think I agreed to that.
We thought we'd try something new.
Yeah, brand new. Mike, you didn't see that in your contract, writer?
Was it in crayon?
Yes, definitely. Magenta.
Oh. I should look at that closely then.
I had my son fill it out, so it may not be super legible.
Oh, God. That's fair. Totally fair.
Dear Uncle Mike, 3 hours of radio show daily.
Dear Uncle Look.
Who's Mike? I only go talk to him by Uncle Look. It's good to see you. Your hat is in perfect form because today is a national holiday, in my opinion.
I wouldn't go that far. National holidays don't usually last 68 years. I hate today and I love today because yeah. So by the time they're done, we'll all be dead and we'll still be in the 5th round. It'll be great.
Oh, I remember. You said you don't like how long the draft is.
It's so long.
That's the best part.
No, they should do rounds 1 and 2 on Friday and then all the rest on Saturday. Because then you can play the drinking game where Mel Kiper says some stupid things and then you take a shot because he says the same crap all the time. Does he still do that?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I haven't watched the NFL draft in a while because of that. And also because the Eagles like to take really crappy players in the first round. So tonight I'll get to watch them do it twice.
Maybe they'll trade down and say we're gonna save that disappointment for Friday night.
You're probably not wrong.
And listen, I used to love it better when it was all on the weekend. So the first day was rounds 1 through 3 on Saturday and then 4 through 7 on Sunday. But you'd start at 9 in the morning and you just sit there for a whole weekend. And I absolutely loved it. I was really disappointed when they switched it over to Thursday nights for the first round. And it didn't help that, I think the first year that they did that was the year the Denver Broncos drafted Tim Tebow.
Underrated. Super underrated.
Stop it.
Would have been great.
He was adequately rated. We knew what we were getting when we signed up for it.
He was so great at backing up throws in the minors. So great. Man, I got to watch him do that for a whole game, and he was so good at backing up throws to second base and third base.
I forgot we're Tim Tebow Eskimo brothers.
What?
Because he played for my Denver Broncos in your New York Mets, so we're connected.
I mean, he also played for the Eagles, so
he played for the Eagles. Oh God.
Yeah. I was actually really bummed he didn't get a better go of things. Yeah.
So, are you an Eskimo brother to yourself?
I guess.
Sports Eskimo
Can you
brother.
Be a brother to yourself.
Drew Megas
Me
here.
and myself have the same parents. So.
That's true. You got a point. Drew Megas here. It's good to see you. So is Scott Chick. Saying good morning to Sean, Mike, and Diego. Scott Chick and I had a very good conversation during the Just Chatting pre-show, which you can join. It starts around 5:40, 5:45 in the morning on Twitter and Twitch. Apparently got raspberry white chocolate cake.
I guess. Yeah.
I kind of have the same vibe. It's like that's cake, and cake is better than no cake, but fruit cake.
Fruit cake?
Fruit and cake. Fruit cake is a whole different thing, and don't get K-Laugh started on fruit cake. So whatever you do.
Yeah, let's not, because then I'll start talking about the S1, the Scrapple, and then the other ones.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a bad choice.
A warm welcome to official GMS cartographer and diagramographer. I am JF Downs.
Downs is here today. It's good to see you, Downs. So is Tal. The aforementioned Calaf, who's the head of research and development, also along with us in the chat. You can be too. Just go to gms.watch and hang out with us for 3 hours this morning. Today, as I mentioned, a national holiday of sorts for me, maybe for others, but it is the NFL draft. So we were asking you today, what is an annual event that you always get excited about? The NFL draft is one for me, certainly. There's a couple of holidays that I could mention too, but this is the one where it's like, I cannot wait to watch this.
Whatever.
Marvel movies?
I really like the first weekend of college football. By the time that rolls around, I'm so starved for college football that it's always exciting. I always watch the most games that weekend. I'm like, this is the year I'm gonna watch all the games I'm interested in, and then that lasts one weekend, and then the next weekend I just watch USC and Oregon.
That's what I said about the match this year. I think I'm up to 7.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the season with like 11.
Really
no.
peter out there the last 6 months.
Instead of a slow burn, it's a quick burn.
If the games were easier to like get a hold of, it would be much better. So I could like put it on my phone or on like a tablet. But at Major League Baseball makes it really difficult to watch games.
Well, do they not have the MLB.TV app thing anymore?
I don't think so. I think they kind of got rid of that.
Really? Because that
Kind
thing
of
was,
morphed it into something and like.
that thing was awesome because I still have it for the NHL, and the NHL lets you buy one team too, which saves like $30 a year, and so I can watch all of the Flames games except if they're playing this newly formed Seattle Kraken, which is a bummer, but I just go to those games.
You know, because that's our home market, because we just drive up to Seattle for every game.
Every single one. Any other events? The first weekend of college football is very good. Any others that are like, just man, I can't wait for this every single year?
I always try to make a big deal, especially now that the kids are out, of watching the Rose Parade every year. Because I grew up watching it with my family, every January 1st. And so I usually get up with them and we watch that, and that's a lot of fun too.
I like Christmas.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Halloween, so I'm with you on holidays.
We really tried to do a thing where, like, because as a kid I remember watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with my parents every year. I would watch it and my parents would cook, they'd come in and out, we'd sit and watch it together, and then Santa Claus would show up and everyone would lose their mind. So I tried that with my girls, and they're just like, yeah, this is so great. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like the only one on the couch watching it. And on top of it, too, it also is just kind of like a commercial fest. I wish it was like the Super Bowl where they would at least like get new commercial. Like, they should totally do that. Sell new commercials for the parade.
That should be
Make
like
that a spectacle unto itself,
That should be the first airing of all the like holiday themed commercials.
Yeah. But
See,
no,
I had the exact opposite with that parade. I never watched it as a kid, and one year,
it was not like the ass crack of dawn for you.
One year, a couple of years ago, the kids put it on, and like the entire time we just sat there and we're like, "This is amazing." Like,
It's
"All right,
great.
I guess we're watching this parade every year now.
It's cool, but they just turned it into like they kind of do pre-taped Broadway performances.
Yeah.
And then they also, like, I want to watch the marching bands. Like, that's my jam, right? And they'll show you like 11 seconds of that, and then they'll be like, and here's the Snuffleupagus blimp thing that smashing buildings. You're like, what? Like, I want to see like the perform. Like, I don't care about Little Orphan Billy, which is like the third sequel to Little Orphan. It's like her cousin. Like, what?
I sent out Rocket League invites, but you just said something that made me very excited. Could you redo that game Rampage where it has like the big monsters beating up buildings, but have snuff like Sesame Street characters in it?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm sure it exists. I would not be shocked if somewhere in the universe that's there.
Like a mod or something like that?
Yeah.
That would be super cool.
Kind of like how in Skyrim, there's a mod where all of the dragons are Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great. But,
No, Snuffy, no. Today is National Superhero Day as well.
got my shirt on.
Wait, that's Indiana Jones. That's not a superhero theme.
Oh, hold up. When I do this, look at this. This is great. I wonder if that's why that one's there. That's so good.
Have you seen those TikToks where they like film it
backwards?
Yeah, like no, don't they film it forward and then they reverse it?
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
and they
It looks
play
like
it backwards.
Everyone's jumping out of the water and such.
Yeah. Can't. I guess you can't film it backwards.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Jordy Jasper's here this morning. It's good to see you. Cocktails. We could get cocktails instead of cake, according to Scott Chick. Down says the Royal Rumble. As a wrestling fan, Mike, do you look forward to the Royal Rumble every year?
Ish. I've become a lot more disillusioned with all the WWE stuff as a whole. Just because, I mean, it's not as exciting as it used to be. Like, they used to make a huge spectacle about the Royal Rumble, and they'd have, like, guys coming back that were, like, legends and whatever, and now it's just kind of nonsensical. I mean, it's still cool, you know, it's fun to watch. But especially in the age of the internet, there are no surprises. Because, you know, people can't not talk. I remember a couple of years ago, it was in Houston, and there was someone in like the hotel across the street, like filming the video board from their hotel room. So like they were practicing all the things. So like all of the people who were returning, like you knew, because it was up there. But I mean, it's cool. It's not bad, not good.
They just could happen to see like the video board through like a crack in the arena or something like that.
Yeah. So the way that the Cheater Dome is situated in Houston is they have it to where the board is like right next to the giant window where the train is. I don't know if the train still runs, but wherever the tracks were, so you could like, it's a perfect view from the hotel. So
the Cheater Dome.
Like, all right.
Is that home to the Houston Astros?
Yeah, actually. It's weird. How'd you know that?
Word association.
Not too wide.
Jordy Jasper's here this morning. So is Gabe Pride. Good morning to both of you. It's great to see you. Is there an annual event you look forward to every single year? Just something that's like, I put it on my calendar, I try to make plans around it. Because like I said, I used to do that for the NFL draft, and I still do. Like, last year was great in the sense that the elementary school that has this event that I mentioned that conflicts with the first round of the draft now, well, they didn't have it last year. And so we were able to sit around and watch it on Sean's big deck. But this year we have to go and watch concerts and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, it's 72 hours long, so by the time the concert's over, like, you should be able to still catch like 90% of it.
But it's the first round, and that's where all the fun stuff happens.
The only person that I know in the draft is Aiden Hutchinson.
From your Michigan Wolverines.
From your University of Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors valiant. Yep.
I like how I pretend I know the lyrics to that song. I don't. I know the tune. I don't know the lyrics. K-Lop says, coming to you, GMS Game Studios, Sesame Streets of Rage. Yes, I want it.
That'd be sick.
If someone finds me a mod of Rampage that has the Sesame Street characters, I'll consider getting a PC that plays games. So. Just kidding. I downloaded Minecraft. Do you know GMS has a Minecraft server?
You did. Did you spend any time in it?
Well, no, because I need the invite thing.
Well, but I mean, you can do like normal worlds too, so you can like practice, so you know what you're doing.
I don't want to practice. I want to go
you
in
don't
and
ruin
just
our stuff.
No, I just want to go in and start clicking buttons.
Great. I'm glad I spent literally hours, dozens of hours, making everything really good.
What happened to the Temple of the Six? Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're not gonna have access to that. Don't worry.
Oh, you can't include me in that one? Mike.
Give me a day to create a save file.
No. I mean, everything, like, you can control Z, right?
Yep, sure. Alt F4 just fixes everything.
Mike's gonna love when I put my Starbucks logo over the Dunkin' Donuts logo.
Oh, I have no doubts you will not be able to figure out how to do that. That's okay.
Mike's like, that's the safest thing in there.
Yeah. I mean, you could destroy it, and then that would suck, but that would be awesome. So if you could just not go near it, that would be awesome, actually.
Did Hefty sneeze on the temple again? Sorry.
Why is there no mountain here anymore? Well, I learned this trick. I've learned how to like mass delete like areas, which has been fantastic for clearing out spots to build on. And I just hope you don't find that an accident. He's like, yeah, no, this works. Everything is gone. I still need to redo my studio because it's a little inaccurate now.
Drew Mega says, I get most excited about the Fan Expo or local Comic-Con conventions, especially because it's an experience I enjoy with my 2 younger boys. That's awesome.
Oh, Jordy's on it. So it's not every year, but World Cup every 4 years for sure. Minus the last one. The last one sucked because we weren't in it. But yeah, I do look very forward to the World Cup, and I'll actually get up at like 3 in the morning to watch the U.S. live.
Could you imagine getting up that early?
Not for a sporting event.
Does that mean I'd have to get up at midnight?
Yeah, I mean you just stay awake then. It's in Qatar this winter in November, and they're like, you're the time guy. What time is it in Qatar right now?
It's late or early. Do.
Great. It's either before or after midnight. I don't really remember.
Nice. It is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell you were ready when you asked me what time is it there.
Starts with a Q.
4:25 in the afternoon.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Well, actually, that's pretty good. So that means that we'll probably get daytime games then. We won't have to get up on
Yeah, I imagine if you're prime time, I don't know if that's any way, shape, or form how they schedule the World Cup, but if it's a 7 o'clock start in Qatar, then I mean we're gonna be at 9 a.m. on the West Coast, noon over there. Like, yeah, you're in good shape.
Because when we played in South Korea, when the World Cup was in South Korea in like 2002, I think, I had to get up at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning to go. And I was working at camp in the off season because I figured out how to do that, so I didn't have to leave. But we would get up at like 2:30, watch the match, and then sleep for like 3 hours, and then work. And it was mostly maintenance stuff, so we were all dragging wagon pretty good. But yeah, I'm glad we don't have to do that.
Mike job number 4.
Did you say dragon wagon?
Dragon wagon, buddy. Yep.
Is that a common term?
I say it a lot.
I know, I like it.
It is if you have wagons behind you. And
That's true.
All the time.
From Maiko's weightlifting days. Have you ever watched like the strongman competition? One of my friends is in that and like is lifting like the rock things. Maybe they're called infinity stones. No, that's something different. And then they have like a barrel keg little thing it's gigantic that they lift over. Yeah. It's insane.
Do they take turns lifting Dwayne Johnson, or is it?
He stands and then he like sits and then he squats and he just lays on the ground and then they bury him in sand. That's how you. It's all the different Dwayne Johnson things.
They also have to guess what he's cooking. It's a trivia part of the show.
Then there's the talent.
Speaking of what's cooking, it's 6:27 on the West Coast, 9:27 out East, 2:27 for those watching GMS in the UK. I know what's cooking behind that curtain. It's the one and only Bear. He likes to use his stainless steel cookware to bring us all of the flavors.
Oh, was that the end?
Yar.
What?
What happened to me?
You've gotten so close at times. I think you regressed.
I did. Yeah, I've lost it. I got the yips. So, coming up, we're going to give you a story of Indiana's most wanted chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to do that. Yep. That's the thing that's on the horizon. So stick around for that.
Don't dare ask about the chicken buffet incident.
But right now, it's time to get the news. We need to know the video game headlines of the day. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, April 28th, 2022, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We have some Activision and Call of Duty news. I haven't talked about that I guess we talked about Call of Duty recently, but that was kaiju related. This is the first time we've talked about Call of Duty in a non-kaiju topic for quite some time. Activision has implemented some new ways of detecting and punishing Call of Duty cheaters, which is a seemingly never-ending task. But this one we learn about from Casey David Muir-Taylor from IGN. This is Activision's team Ricochet, which has unveiled several new ways they're working against cheaters in a recent blog post. The best part about this is they've implemented something called cloaking, which stops cheating players from being able to cheat before they're banned. Cloaking works by preventing cheating players from seeing anything from the opposing team. No characters, no bullets, not even sounds from legitimate opponents will be detectable by the cheaters. They'll just be running around not being able to see anything. But everyone else can still see the cheater, so they will just die over and over and over.
No. Well, here's the dumb part about that, because 9 times out of 10, cheaters just use an aimbot. So you don't actually have to see anything to use the aimbot anyway. You just you turn and it locks into whatever the little bobber thing in the background is. So, I mean, they might as well just have a voice come up and be like, "Stop cheating. Stop. No, hey, you, well, I see you. Aimbots, stop it."
Aimbots are one version of cheating. There's lots of different versions of cheating, including wall hacks and
aimbots are the most common.
That kind of stuff. And I'm sure this is part of a suite of things that are disabling cheats and stuff while they're this is part of a kernel level anti-cheat driver for Call of Duty Vanguard that's not only going to try to stop them, but it's also collecting information about them before they're banned from the game. And so they have...
It almost makes me want to re-download it.
Almost.
I kind of like Mike's idea, though. Having the voice be like, stop. Could you imagine, maybe it could be that sound from Dumb and Dumber where all it happens in their headphones is over and over and over again.
And then the screen just flashes.
And you can't
what are you doing? Audio. Instead of them not being able to see anything, just have a flashing strobe effect.
Oh, gosh.
They'll get off real quick.
I don't think it'll go over well with the legal team if they start giving cheaters epileptic seizures.
Well, then stop cheating.
They made this choice. Enjoy your seizure, cheater.
Choose health or cheating.
In our next news story of the day, Dying Light 2 is getting a big patch. In fact, has gotten a big patch because it's out now. Dying Light 2 has gotten a new game plus, and among some other things. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Techland has revealed the patch notes for the upcoming New Game Plus mode for Dying Light 2, and it brings some expansive changes to the game, even beyond this new mode. This was revealed earlier this week. The new patch is now live on Dying Light 2, and New Game Plus should be available to any and all players who have completed the base campaign of the zombie parkour title. As for what to expect with this new mode, there will be new inhibitors to find, new platinum objectives for parkour challenges, and more. Quote, after finishing it once, the game can be replayed again, only this time with modified game parameters in place to encourage a second playthrough by the implementation of a unique system and experience. The player can now go through the story with revitalized mechanisms. These include new enemy behaviors, more difficult encounters, new objects within the world, namely the newly added inhibitors, and many more changes that will significantly alter gameplay style and allow the player to develop their character further. Great. New Game Pluses are always fun.
I was gonna say, is this a fun game, Dying Light?
People have played it?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Okay. But it's not Left 4 Dead. That's a different one. Or Back 4 Blood or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
It's not that game.
Okay.
It is a zombie game, but it's not that game.
Okay. I've never examined either of them, but have fun. Have fun.
Who wants to watch Ryan play all the zombie games?
Nobody.
In VR.
Nobody.
Knows the trouble Ryan sees.
In our last news story, it's about that time of the month. We're starting to see the free games for the next month. So May's PlayStation Plus games have been announced. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. For the month of May, for PlayStation Plus, which is the last month before we get the complicated new tiers of PlayStation Plus, we have FIFA 22, which is great for people that like FIFA games. That seems like a pretty good one, especially because it's last year's FIFA title, so it's not that old. That's pretty cool.
I mean, you could play like FIFA 19 and it's essentially the same game.
Yeah, but this has new rosters, and in most places they remembered to change the FIFA 21 logo to the FIFA 22 logo.
That is true.
We also have Tribes of Midgard, which is a colorful Norse-themed survival action game in which you can experience the gameplay alone or with friends and co-op.
It's actually a really fun game.
Nice. You can build and manage a village with up to 10 players.
10 players? Are they?
And then the last game is Curse of the Dead Gods. As an explorer filled by greed, you'll explore the depths of perilous temples, battling monsters and plundering treasure in this run-based action roguelite.
That's rude.
What?
What's rude?
What?
What?
Going to the place where you steal things from people.
But maybe when you take it and you go, this belongs in a museum. And
Yeah, who knew that Indiana Jones was actually a villain who was just committing theft.
he breaks into one museum and steals something. They're like, you can't take that. And he goes, this belongs in a museum. Like, it's in a museum. Get out of here.
Do you know where you are?
Sure.
This isn't a Sizzler? No.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Like Reversi 32 out on the Wii U.
Oh, it's okay. It's just one game. They get like one every week or two. Get back here.
I don't like it.
It's
I
okay.
think they get like 3 a year.
Yeah.
This is
their time to shine. Plus, it's got a good name. Reversi should be name of the month.
Reversi? No.
Never will a Wii U game be name of the month. Never, ever. Banish them. Bugsnax has made its way to all the other systems: PC, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series S. Get Packed Couch Chaos is out on Switch. Marco and the Galaxy Dragon is out on Switch. Parkasaurus is out on Switch. Raven's Hike is out on Xbox One. Rogue Legacy 2 is out on PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series S, Xbox Series S. Tasomachi Behind the Twilight is out on Switch and PlayStation 4. Unsold is out on Switch. Waifu Impact is out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Tawaplan Arcade Garage. Hishu, same, is out on Switch. I have no idea what's going on with that one, but I like it.
Sure.
Same exclamation point. Same. Very excited about how same it is.
It's very same.
Wow. It's a good name. I couldn't find like anything. Like I couldn't find a tweet.
Same.
I couldn't.
Same.
Like I tried to find even like the Nintendo Switch page for this game, and I couldn't find it. But it's out today. So if you can find it, you'll be the only one. So apparently Jordy Jasper is very excited about Bugsnax going. Bugsnax! Is it on Game Pass? I'm leaving work immediately.
I do believe it's on Game Pass, and it's a very fun game, definitely worth playing. I still have to finish that game. I had a little bit left to play, and then I was gonna do the platinum, and I never got around to it. So maybe I'll bust that out and do that.
We believe in you.
Good game.
Well, congratulations to Toa Plan Arcade Garage. Hishao? Hishao? Same. It may be our name of the month. It could. We'll have to wait and see. Our February name of the month was named, and we're very excited about it. We'll give it away very soon on our Twitter at WatchGMS. If you missed any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, go to our Twitter at WatchGMS and search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
We're going to check in with Look at Smyko at this hour in a very quick second here, but I'm very sad because I washed my favorite sweatshirt. This Apex Legends shirt is my favorite, but I forgot to remove a napkin or something in the pocket in the front. And so I am picking out so much debris.
Oh,
it's confetti.
So sad.
Whee! It's the worst. I don't know. Did I take like a restaurant full of napkins? There's so much in here.
Probably.
Who was that guy who used to always throw the confetti around? He was in Wayne's World.
Oh, Rip Torn?
Yeah. No. Wasn't Rip Torn the guy from...
Oh, yeah, no. He
from
was
Men in Black?
Oh, gosh. Rip Van Winkle.
It was... You're right. I think it's Rip something. Anyway, that's what I've become, so... All right. That's the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Congratulations, Jordy. Bugsnax available to you. Maybe on Game Pass. We're 90% sure.
Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim the Toolman Taylor's uncle or something. I'm a mess. Let's check in with Look at Smyko and see what Mike is tracking at this hour. It's Gaming Morning Show at 6:40.
I know, but I just got the word on. I'm so proud of myself. Let's go down to the newsroom. Let's head on down here. Yep. Okay. In today's WTF Indiana Watch 2022, Ben Hooper from Oopie tells us about the city of Charleston, Indiana. Announced a loose chicken dubbed Charleston's Most Wanted has been safely apprehended after several days on the lam. The city posted a Charleston's Most Wanted poster to Facebook on Monday seeking information about a fugitive fowl dubbed Chicken Sue after being spotted in locations including fast food restaurant parking lots and a local car wash. Charlestown Mayor Treva Hodges told the Courier-Journal newspaper that the little booger had been seen crossing a busy highway, and officials were concerned Chicken Sue could end up as roadkill. Hodges said that the chicken was safely apprehended Tuesday evening and spent time in a cage in the mayor's office on Wednesday before being turned over to New Washington Animal Services. So he said in a Facebook post that Chicken Sue will be held as a stray for a period of time to give her owner the chance to come forward before the hen is rehomed. Now that's what I call a foul story. Foul adventure? Foul Chickens. I like chickens. KFC, back to you.
Are chickens fowl? I thought they were poultry.
I don't know.
Okay.
Are chickens... I spelled it wrong. Many birds that are eaten by humans are fowl, including poultry, such as chicken or turkeys.
I stand corrected.
Back to you.
I would like to see some Indiana TV station come up with a morning show called WTF Indiana.
That would be a great podcast name, wouldn't it? Like WTF TV? WTF.
There's one in the Formula One world that Sean showed me called WTF1. So that was a good one.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a podcast called What the Fact, and just have like the story behind like really obscure and strange facts. You know,
It's not too late.
just time and energy. Yeah, no, I think I've started pre-production on. I also had another idea for a podcast in which I tell the story of the Civil War via letters from soldiers to their families and stuff. And I've started pre-production on that. And then I think Monsters and Friends is going to be back soon.
Could you incorporate What the Fact into the Civil War? So make like the dearest Margaret. We were out, but I have like one where it's like, also something you should know. The Tesla.
I could probably include What the Fact and Monsters and Friends, but I want the other one to be kind of a serious, have like a serious tone to it.
What do you mean? Dearest Margaret, did you know that pi is the irrational number of the world?
Dearest Margaret, did you know that only a whale has a bone inside of its penis?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking. You can have a whatever you call it, Civil War podcast outtakes. Good morning to the Element of One. Thank you for being here, getting ready for LA. I hope you have a fabulous time. If you have a coffee recommendation, thank you, first and foremost. Just put the name of it in there. Is it Madge? And then K-Laugh will add it to our coffee recommendations list.
No, he'll just put, Billy Cal. Yeah, no, Element of One totally recommended with the weird food. Scrapple beer. Scrapple beer? Scrapple coffee.
Yeah, sorry. Gaming Morning Show, very direct with its instructions. So yeah, just throw it in the chat.
And they mean the name. It should be. We'll talk to Copy and let them know they should put name, not link. Write the name in chat. Yeah.
The link could go in Discord though,
or on Twitter.
Oh yeah, there is a recommendations spot. Anyway,
I hit the ball.
Did you? Did Mike hit the ball? Good job, buddy. I knew you were good.
Madge is an emo. What the heck? What?
Man, we're Element of One. Our chat's not treating you very kindly. We'll have a stern talking to with chat. Bot.
Damn it, Bob. Bob is our chat liaison.
Bob likes it.
Bob, you got to make things easier on people, not harder. Jeez, what are you doing?
I flew.
Nice job, Mike.
Is Ryan playing goalie for them? He's just like sitting in their goal, like, yeah, no, I got you guys.
It's the strategy that we employ here is Ryan runs around getting boost orbs and then driving backwards half the time.
Make them think you're working for them.
I'm a double,
pull out.
I'm a double agent.
Super double secret triple cow sow.
Element of One says, annually I used to look forward to WrestleMania, but then John Cena ruined wrestling for me.
Damn it, Element, John Cena's great.
What'd John Cena do?
He was, everyone called him Super Cena, where he'd always win. And, like, there was no point in watching because you knew he'd win.
At, like, any of the big events or something like that?
Like, everything. Yeah. However, it's turned into one of those things where, like, now that he doesn't wrestle, people are like, oh, man, John Cena was great. He was, he was really... He doesn't get the credit he deserves. And then... then he comes back and people are like, we hate John Cena. I'm like, wait, what? You're just saying he was great. Stop winning. Yeah, they had dubbed him Super Cena for a while because he literally just like won all the time.
Element of One says, I would never say he was great.
Yeah, it was good times. He wasn't bad. He was just the consummate company guy.
I went down a wrestling rabbit hole yesterday with Hulk Hogan. For some reason, I wanted to see when Hulk like started wrestling, and it turns out that like when Hulk first started, he wasn't like in the yellow and red initially.
Nah, he was in like regular blue tights.
And then one of my favorite ones was, I think they showed his first match at Madison Square Garden against Ted DiBiase, and they title him as the Fabulous Hulk Hogan. And then the announcer in the ring goes, and in this corner, weighing 320 pounds or whatever, the Incredible Hulk Hogan. I was like, uh-oh. Somebody screwed up. Bad communication.
Well, that was the original thing was for him to be like the Incredible Hulk. And then I think Marvel was like, yeah, no, we own that.
We're using that.
And no. Yeah, like we're kind of doing that right now. So if you could like yeah, he started off as just Terry Bollea, and which is his real name. But he was the original Super Cena, except like a million times worse. Where he won everything, and he'd be like, I'm gonna leave if you don't let me win. So they'd be like, yeah, you win.
Well, and so that kind of coincided with what I watched, because when Vince McMahon took over from his father, he kind of said that like Hulk Hogan was going to be the guy, right?
Yeah.
And that was after Hulk had apparently wrestled in Japan for a while, and apparently Vince Sr. did not want Hulk to do the Rocky movie that he was in.
Yeah.
And that was like a point of contention where it was like, Terry, if you go do this, you're going to get fired.
Yeah.
And it seems just kind of ridiculous for me to think back then that it was bad publicity for a wrestler to appear in a Rocky movie.
A huge mainstream movie, right?
That seems baffling to me. Good morning to you, Mirage. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Gaming Morning Show. We are a morning radio show that plays games. Mirage says, not sure if y'all heard the news. The original, the other one, is trying to bring a season 3 into light. No word when the Kickstarter goes up, but I'm definitely looking into it. This has to do with Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but not the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, Sonic Sat Jam, a fan project. Well, good luck with that. And it will be like an actual TV season.
I hope it's live action and they use the cursed images from the first movie. God, that was terrible. I'm so grateful that they decided to change all that up. Because that was so bad. Oh my gosh. Holy moly.
Oh no, I said Sat Jam. It's Sat AM. Excuse me. Sat Jam.
Sat Jam. Sounds like it's probably one of the TTS things. Excuse me a bit. Oh gosh.
Like text to speech?
No, the TTV, my bad, TTS.
Oh, like one of those emo things.
Yeah. Cat Jam, but this one's where satellite dances. You know?
Nice.
Oh,
Mike
I tried to
got
keep
it.
it up.
Thank you for being here at 6:52 West Coast time, 9:52 out east. It is 2:52 for those watching GMS in the UK. Quiet I Am Gaming is here as well. Said, meh, call me when it is Adventures, the superior Sonic cartoon. And I don't like Sat-Am.
Call me maybe. Hey, I just kidding though. Okay.
Sonic is lighthearted. Yeah, I've never seen Sat-Am. But you can post a link for that in the Discord, Mirage. So, thanks for sharing. Do you have an event that you look forward to every single year? That's our question of the day, because today is the NFL Draft. It is a national holiday in my book. What is a national holiday in your book? Let us know. An annual event. Somebody had said... it actually might have been Element talking about WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is cool, but now it's not that it makes it worse, but they do a 2-night thing now with WrestleMania, which I think is phenomenal. However, that still doesn't mean that there's good stuff on. But it's still pretty cool that it's like an all weekend event now instead of just one night. I kind of feel this way about the Super Bowl. Like for me, the Super Bowl is a huge event. As an Eagles fan, I never really got to watch them play in it, so it was like, you still just got to watch it though, and it was really neat. And the local, like the news stories, not news stories, like through the lead up to the day, they have so many awesome packages and conversations around it, where it's really, really cool, and it's not just like nonsensical nonsense. But Michigan to Ohio State used to be a big one for me too, and then I had kids and they ruined Saturdays.
Uncle, look, no. Damn kids.
Yeah.
I would have watched Michigan beat Ohio State if it wasn't for all you meddling kids.
Yeah, I missed it this year because we were out and about, and I was like, Meg, I gotta watch, and she's like, no, it's fine, and I was like, but it's like, she's like, no, big deal.
I am also a big Super Bowl person. I like to host those events. We used to have a game before the game too. So on Saturday before the Super Bowl, we would play like a flag football game, but we took it very like seriously from a production standpoint. So we'd have like intros, starting lineups, and everything like that. So it was pretty cool. And we even had a trophy that we found at the local thrift store. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. That has since died. The first time the Broncos were in the Super Bowl in my like conscious lifetime, when I was after like 6, because I wasn't really paying attention up until that point. It was different because I didn't want to have anybody over. It's like, no, if there's no Super Bowl party, I watch this by myself. Leave me alone. And then we won. Because it was my birthday. It wasn't, but it's time for birthdays. This day in gaming history. If you have a birthday you want to celebrate, please let us know. Because we would like to celebrate with you.
Me.
Actress Ann-Margret turns 81 today.
Wow, it's another one of those lists of people I didn't realize were alive. Did you know she's originally from Sweden? Yes, Ryan?
So there's something that always reminded me of Ann-Margret. It was like some sort of audio tape or something like that. Maybe it was a Ray Stevens bit. That's not what I'm raising my hand for. I am raising my hand because Ann-Margret. So is Ann-Margret known as a single name, Ann-Margret, and there's no last name involved?
Yeah, pretty much. Her last name is Olsen, but she just goes by Ann-Margret. Right?
Ann-Margret's not one of the Olsen sisters, though, right?
She's 81.
Because that got me in trouble last time, so.
No, she is not. That's why she dropped it, so there wasn't any confusion. She could see the future. She realized one day it would be a problem. She's their mom, though. So, just kidding.
Elizabeth, Mary Kate, and Ashley. The Olsen
Trevor.
sisters.
Don't forget about Trevor.
Comedian Jay Leno
Trevor.
turned 72 today.
Wow, he hosted the reboot of You Bet Your Life. That sounds like a pretty intense show. How do you feel about this guess? I don't know. Is it A, B, or C? What happens if I lose? We throw you to the sharks. I don't know if I'd want to be on that show.
Does sound kind of serious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Would you be on I Bet Your Life?
You bet your life.
Yeah. You know.
No, probably not.
It'd probably be a lot better than I Bet Your Life, meaning people wager other people's lives. That would probably be a lot more serious, as opposed to you having to bet your own life.
I'd bet Ryan's life on this. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
God.
do it.
Actress Mary McDonnell.
I have a
70s
huge issue with this. She's 70. She's been in like a bazillion movies. She's been on 1,000 red carpets. They have a picture of her with a mask on. I was like, who is this person? So I Googled it, and she was in one of my favorite movies. She's in Dances with Wolves. Like, she has been in a lot of amazing movies. She was in Battlestar Galactica. She's a 2-time Oscar-nominated actress. We don't have to play that game because it's not a full fact. But like, she's been in Donnie Darko. Like, so many good things, and you'd have no idea who she is because it's just some lady with a mask holding her arm up. Like, what?
Maybe this is the only picture that exists of Mary McDonnell.
I Googled, and there was like a bazillion of them.
Maybe those weren't taken by Bennett Raglan, Getty Images, and Bennett has a contract with Cleveland.com.
I have a feeling Bennett was just like, oh, look at this person just walking on stage. They're gonna tackle her any second. Like, that's why he snapped up, because she just looks like a fan, you know.
Have you seen Northman?
The movie that came out like a day ago.
Element of One asks, is that got Mary McDonnell in it?
I don't think so.
Actress.
That's the one she wasn't.
Okay.
The one movie
of the bajillion.
Yeah.
Actress Penelope Cruz is 48 today.
She ages like fine wine. She doesn't look much older though. She was younger. It's pretty crazy. But did you know? She was nominated for an Oscar for Best Actress at this year's Oscars.
No, she wasn't.
It says it right there. Nominated for an Oscar for Best Actress at this year's Oscars.
That's just this year, so we don't have to play the game, right?
I already pulled it up. Too late.
I also enjoy that she was nominated for an Oscar at the Oscars. What if it was like she was nominated for a Grammy at this year's Oscars? What?
I think you gotta go first, Mike.
I'm gonna go six nominations. No, 10 nominations, 6 wins.
Whoa.
I will go 2 wins, 5 nominations.
Whoa.
Those are both guesses. One of them is closer than the other. Congratulations, Ryan. She has 4 nominations and 1 win.
I had actually pulled it up too, so I didn't want to. I was like, ugh.
I do a plus and minus 1, so I win.
Yes.
I do a plus or minus 6.
Okay,
So.
we're both correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba turns 35 today.
Be still my heart. I've had a crush on Jessica Alba since Flipper. Way back in the 90s.
Nice.
That's interesting because I had a crush on Flipper.
Okay. She appeared as Sue Storm in 2 pre-MCU Fantastic Four films. Why you gotta do her dirty like that, Cleveland.com?
We don't talk about Sue Storm.
You couldn't just tell me where she was born or like what her name, the middle name is.
What her middle name?
Yeah, you gotta.
Originally
do her
from
dirty?
Pennsylvania.
Jessica Sue Storm Alba. That's actually her middle name.
Oh gosh.
This day in gaming history, 2 before 1995. Sean, 1982, lawsuit or not lawsuit?
Lawsuit.
Universal tells Nintendo of America and Coleco Industries to destroy all copies of Donkey Kong due to infringement of King Kong film.
Yes.
Ish. That seems like
Lawsuit
litigation.
issues.
Yeah. 1994.
Not a lawsuit.
What?
I'm gonna go not a lawsuit in 1994. 1994 was the year of the lawsuit.
Was it?
Everyone calls it that. 1994, Naxat releases the Kaza Kiri Ninja action video game for PC Engine in Japan. So, 2 for 2.
Correct.
1997, 3DO agrees to sell its hardware business to Samsung for $20 million. In 2001, Sony releases Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec for the PlayStation 2. 2017, Little Nightmares comes out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One that same year. Mario Kart 8 out for Switch. Mario Kart 8
games.
Deluxe, specifically. So. Was there a non-deluxe version of Mario Kart 8?
Yeah, everyone drove like cardboard boxes.
Is that for Wii U?
Yeah, I think Mario Kart 8 was for Wii U, and then they re-released it as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch because no one played it because it was on the Wii.
Why did no one play it,
It was
Sean?
terrible.
Okay.
The Wii was awful. No one bought the Wii U. It was terrible.
So mad. Next hour, we have a list of the day for you. I wait all year long for the NFL draft. It's such a wonderful, long event that takes like 28,276 years to complete, and they talk so much. I mean, who really cares what the top players ate for lunch? Just draft them. Anyway, here are some really weird events that aren't as long as the NFL draft, but I attend every single year.
You're a very busy guy.
Yeah, world travel. Also next hour, sports.
Sports.
Talk amongst yourselves during the break because Element of One asked about favorite breakfasts.
What's for breakfast?
So what's your favorite
Lucky
breakfast?
Charms.
And we'll come back with more Gaming Morning Show. It's Mike, Sean, and Hefty. And today is Thursday. Yeah, that's right. April 28th, 2022. Happy draft day. We'll come back with more Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene. Man, that is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a
I want it now. Okay.
877 Cash Meow.
Ooh, I got wheels.
I have a structured Cocker Spaniel. I need it now.
What's the structure?
877 Cash Meow.
Okay.
Meow.
Oh.
All right, what happens when you call 877 Cash Meow? Oh, wait, it'd be the same, right? No, because there's an E.
I bet Jeff answers.
Oh, who's this?
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. We have a special promotion today for select callers. If you are over 50, please press 1 now. If not, press 2.
Press 1.
Shut
Press
it.
1. Press 1.
It's ringing.
Thank you for calling the Medical Alert Center. This is Jessica on
I want to call medical alert.
Cash meow.
Wait. So Cash Now is something that helps you get access to money if you were in like an injury or something, and Cash Meow takes you to medical alert.
Did you push your older than 50?
Yes.
What if older than 50 goes straight to the
911?
No, it goes straight to they're trying to scam you. Because they're like, oh, old people, we can scam this person.
I was just saying, like, we didn't clearly call something that needs like fast acting resolution because they wouldn't have a. If you're older than 50, press 1. Because you should be getting to a person faster than that.
You should have let them. You should have stayed on and let them know, like, hey, do you realize that this is your 1877 Cash Meow?
Yeah, we could do that later. Quiet goes, Cash Meow is when you need a structured settlement, but you need cash. Oh my god! My face.
Maybe I'll give him a call on Wednesday night. That'll be our show this week. A conversation with Jessica.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv, and follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning. Gamer, welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show, Thursday edition on April 28th, 2022. Thank you for being along. We have list of the day coming up. Sports this hour as well. That is Liquid's Mike O and Sports.Gaming left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. We have raised over $500 for the Trevor Project. And if you would like to help us reach $1,500 in the next 2 hours, we have on good authority that one Chris M. Yee will shave his head tomorrow in Los Angeles. Now, that's a tall task. It's a tall task. But maybe if you call 877-CASH-MEOW, someone will show up and help us.
Oh.
Like Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we just played the clip. Yeah. That was it's an interesting moment, calling that number and then having Jessica answer.
Should we call her?
Yeah.
I see how Jessica's doing.
I don't think Jessica wants any more phone calls from us.
I don't know. I mean, she seems she was very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very friendly, but, I mean, busy.
Friendly, yeah, very friendly.
JG Catsworth, 877-CASH-MEOW, 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 877-CASH-MEOW.
Nice.
877-CASH-MEOW.
You okay?
Bob's been practicing.
Sounds like it.
I think he got a new microphone in the booth or in the box. Sounds crisp.
Chris?
Coco Crisp?
If you'd like to help us, go to thetrevorproject.org, or you can visit this link as well. Today's the final day to donate. Thank you again for helping us raise over $500 for the Trevor Project.
877-CASH-MEOW.
Keith Anthony's here this morning. It's good to see you. We were talking about favorite breakfast during the break. I said French toast and bacon. I like that a lot as a breakfast. Anything with biscuits, pretty okay in my book. Quiet Time Gaming said there was one time a friend of mine made biscuits and gravy, and it was the most delicious breakfast thing I have ever had. I also had sausage.
I make a really sick breakfast and gravy. Yeah. Yes, biscuits and gravy. Like a very, very good biscuit and gravy. I make everything from scratch because I'm not a heathen.
Is there sausage in it?
Yeah, of course. You need sausage gravy. You put turkey gravy in there? You crazy?
You said you make it from scratch. I'm just checking.
No, yeah, you got to put it all. You got to get it all in there.
How long
My favorite though is actually from a specific place in Otis, Oregon, right outside of Lincoln City. There's a place called the Otis Cafe. Their breakfast is incredible. They make the most amazing hash browns. Their eggs are perfect. They're very fluffy. And then they make homemade toast, and I always get it with pumpkin bread. Oh. Unfortunately, I think the cafe burned down a couple years ago. I think they're rebuilding it, and hopefully it'll get back. But it was our favorite. When we go to outdoor school, our staff meeting would always be there. And I had a mug up on the wall, and I'm going to assume it's gone because, fire kind of destroys things. But yeah, if you ever get a chance and you're near Otis, Oregon, go there for breakfast when they open. It's so good. So good.
Hey, Sean. We're close to Otis, Oregon.
We are close to Otis, Oregon. What are you doing in a couple hours?
I got some good news, Mike. Not only is the location back open after said fire, but they've added a second location in Taft. So,
are we closer to Otis or Taft?
I'll go to either of them.
Where's Taft?
Taft is very close to Lincoln City as well. So.
That's so exciting because it's the original one. It's really small, so and I think that's part of the charm of it. But it's so good. So get some pumpkin bread when you're there. Oh, it is so delicious.
The Otis Cafe will also be closed on Sunday, July 4th, 2021. That's their most recent update, other than April 15th of this month. They're open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Closed for the holidays, though.
Yes. Which the draft?
Easter Sunday, the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and on the NFL draft. Absolutely. It's not open today. it's actually fine. You can go eat there. It's good. List of the day sports coming up. We also have a fantastic story to share with you this hour when we check in with Lucas Myko. The world's oldest scientific zoo celebrates nearly its 200th anniversary. So
incredible.
That's on the way.
Incredible.
Today's days of the day include National Superhero Day. That's why Mike's wearing that shirt. It's also Love Your Thighs Day, Clean Comedy Day, which was actually one of our days of the day that we made, Global Pay It Forward Day. Almost read that as Global Pry It Forward. National Shrimp Scampi Day, Biological Clock Day, National Cubicle Day, not Crucible Day, I'm almost 2 for 2, National Blueberry Pie Day, Workers' Memorial Day, and Take Your Kids to Work Day. If your kid goes to work with you, Sean, do they get to do an adjustment?
Yeah, I make them do all the adjustments, and I just sit back and relax.
I think it'd be better if you had all your patients that day sign a waiver and say, hey, today one of you gets adjusted by my kid. But we're not going to tell you which one.
KJ would probably be
Yeah, I was going to say, I know some patients that would be totally fine with it.
I can just see sports kid gaming, like writing a prescription, and you go to like Walgreens, and they're like, "Is this in crayon? Does this say orange juice?"
Like,
you don't have to come to the pharmacy for that.
I like how this is the second thing that we've referenced today that has been written in crayon. Legally,
what does it say? Legos?
Legally binding documents and prescriptions in crayon. We discovered that Mike's contract is written in crayon earlier in the show.
Correct. Yeah. And it's all pictures. There's no words.
Sorry.
My daughter, their school's doing a like take your kids to work day thing where like she could miss school and go to work with a parent, and she asked me if I work Thursday, and I was like, I don't. Sorry, she was very disappointed.
I mean, technically, this is kind of like a job, right? Like, just have her run the show, have her do the soundboard.
I tried to hit that guy. I hit Mike instead.
I mean, you didn't specify which guy, so I mean, just say, I am theoretically that guy. other breakfasts that are big, breakfast burritos, quality, super quality. I've never done it with a crepe as Sean does, but I have done it, many times with tortillas, and it's so delicious. You get some bacon or sausage in there. You get some hash browns, some eggs, some other things.
Sean, have you ever made the crepes like in burrito style, but using savory innards?
Yeah. I've done bacon, eggs, and avocado is my favorite. It's quite tasty.
And you roll them up inside those crepes?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds delicious.
Using the word innards to describe the inside of food does not sound good, though.
That was not something I would put in the menu copy or anything.
Yeah. What's in the innards of this meal?
And I do have leftover crepes, so maybe I'll have to have that for breakfast.
We could have that for breakfast.
11 o'clock.
We could.
Hey, when breakfast is on the West Coast, you can have breakfast anytime. I think you could apply, Mike. You could apply the when it's 5 o'clock somewhere ideology for breakfast. It's breakfast time somewhere.
Oh, it's always breakfast.
Yeah, there we go. I like to hear that.
It's breakfast. It's breakfast time.
If there's a clock ticking anywhere in the world, it's time for breakfast. It's breakfast time. Drew Mega's here. Breakfast burritos are perfect for using crepes.
I mean, tortillas are pretty good too. So.
Yes. I mean, again, I don't think I actually noticed in the past just how amazing Sean's crepes are. So
I don't give a crepe about his crepes.
I'll make you some crepes next time you're here.
Is that worth the airplane ride?
I mean, there's a lot of things with it. I was actually... So last night, KJ flew out to go to LA, and she took the obligatory PDX carpet picture. So when she said she was on the plane, I was like, you better have taken a picture, and then immediately opened Twitter and saw, and was like, aw. And then that made me think of my times in Portland, and I took a picture. My Facebook profile is a picture of my feet on the old carpet, because I found when I flew in there in 2017 maybe, when I was out there with my friend Nate for a while, and I found a section of the airport that had the old carpet. I was like, this is amazing. It was so great. But now I was looking at all the vacation pictures and I want to go back to Portland. Stupid kids.
I have a spare bed right behind me.
You have to snuggle with Bear though.
Yeah. The problem with this being the guest room is unless I move my setup, whoever stays here has to wake up early enough for the show, but I feel like for you that might be okay. Since you're on it.
If I just lay in the bed and do the show from there, though, that'd be great.
I got long microphone cable.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
There's
I don't know how Megan would feel about that, but
Mike was referencing the Portland International Airport carpet, and it was one of the most photographed carpets in the history of ever. I still can't figure out, other than the fact that yes, carpet needs to be replaced every once in a while because it does get very gross. I can't believe they ended up changing that. You know what I mean? Because it was so iconic.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, I know what we'll do. They were making shirts in the pattern of that carpet. And they're like, I know what we'll do. We'll change it.
I have a growler with that pattern on it.
That's what I'm saying. It just seems like if you're going to replace the carpet, put the same carpet in. It looks similar now. But it just baffles me that that's oh, there you go.
But it's so different. Yeah. Yesterday when I asked that, Chris ME was like, why is this a thing? So I think I might have posted the same article to him because it just is.
Yeah.
It's been iconic forever, and I think there is still a part that is the old carpet, but it might be the new. I don't know.
Sean and I are leaving at 4:45. No, yes, 4:45 a.m. We have to drive from where we live to the airport. I don't know if we'll have a ton of extra time to explore, but should we find it, we'll send you a picture. So
it's in the bowels. So
the innards of the airport.
Yeah.
All right, 7:25 West Coast time, 10:25 out east, and it is 3:26 now for those watching GMS in the afternoon. 5:26 in the afternoon in Qatar. Is there a World Cup theme song?
Usually there is. I don't know if there has been one for this year.
But there's not like a Olympic style. There's not like a constant theme every 4 years.
Do 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 do. No. Okay. It's usually a Shakira song, I think.
Sean, if you could do a "My Hips Don't Lie" doodly doo when we mentioned Cutter's time for now until November. So.
I'll work on it.
Last Checkpoint is here. Good morning to you. We are a morning radio show that plays games Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you can find us at gamingmorningshow.tv. We are also raising funds for the Trevor Project. We're trying to get to $1,500 on today, the final day of our fundraising. Next week, I go without a hat. Sean wears one of my hats one day and wears a hat every other day of the week next week. And Mike doesn't have to shave his head, so win-win-win. Mike is getting a trim, though. You know, we said you can't.
I will get a trim.
You can't shave your head, but you could go like the 2-guard.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Technically hair. So, let's give you this list: the 13 most unusual festivals in the world. Courtney Stanley of theculturetrip.com wrote this list in June of 2017. Today is the day of the NFL draft. It's an annual event I look forward to every single year. So let's give you some others that you can look forward to, some of the festivals that are annual.
One
is
You have to say where they are too, so in case people want to come visit.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. So this one is the Look It's Wifo Memorial Wife Carrying World Championship. It's held every year in
Sure is.
Finland. In 1992 is when it originated.
But where? It's a big country.
Yeah,
really big country.
If you look at Finland and then you just type into Google Maps wife carrying, that's all you have to do. You don't have to put championships. It takes you right
but
there.
there's so many other ones of the wife carrying.
Are there?
Yeah.
Where are
which
those?
One which city is this? Which city is this one in?
I'm just now curious where are the other wife carrying championships?
Detroit.
So, yeah, they're Detroit and Finland.
Detroit, Finland.
Yes, it's in Detroit, Finland. Sankajavri. So this is where they carry.
You got it.
Your wife across, or I don't know if you have to carry your wife. Maybe you can carry any wife, I guess. They're allowed to carry their wives in a variety of ways. Could be the fireman's carry, could be piggyback. There's also apparently an Estonian style where the wife hangs upside down with her legs around her husband's shoulders. So basically,
Well, they're heading a very precarious spot.
Yeah,
based
the
on this
butt
picture.
crack formation.
Yeah.
You have to go 253.5 meters, and there's obstacles. The winner gets a prize: beer in their wife's weight. That's great.
2.
Wow.
Nice. Number 2 is the Baby Jumping Festival in Castrillo de Murcia, Spain. This festival happens 60 days after Easter during the Feast of Corpus Christi. The Baby Jumping Festival is a baptismal ceremony wherein babies who were born over the last year are absolved of sin. The religious custom dates back to the early 1600s. Men dressed in traditional devilish clothing terrorize the crowd before running down the street and jumping over the babies, who have been carefully laid out on pillows. No injuries have been reported, but the Catholic higher-ups frown upon the ritual.
I'm confused because they're absolved of their sin. They're like less than a year old. Like, is pooping your diaper a sin?
It's a baptism thing. Like,
who's a little
all children
diaper
are
pooper?
born with sin, and they have to be baptized to be absolved of their sin.
Yeah, that's fair. I grew up Catholic. They tried to drown me once too. It was fun.
3.
Did a man dressed in a devilish clothing jump over you? I don't think.
No, but that would have been a lot cooler. I'm not gonna lie. Number 3 in Gloucestershire, England, at Ook, they have the cheese rolling festival. That's right. Every year on a cool day at the end of May, grown adults gather in the village of Brockworth to chase a rolling 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill. Before the race down Cooper's Hill begins, the fences are removed, the undergrowth is cut, and the site is swept through for stones and other dangerous objects. But the race is still dangerous for competitors and spectators. Over the years, many have been seriously injured due to the steepness and unevenness of the hill, and even the bulk and speed of the cheese itself. It led to a loss of official management in 2010, but the locals still put it on. In 2015, around 4,000 people came to watch the cheese rolling.
Wow.
Downs, you ever done this?
4.
Can you do this year?
Number 4 on this list: International Hair Freezing Contest. This is in the Yukon in Canada. Every winter celebration happens in February. Participants dunk their heads in hot water. There's these pools that apparently are warm. And then they create frosty hairdos by shaping their locks as they freeze in the cold air. Temperatures in the area can reach minus 22 Fahrenheit at the time of the contest. And then I like how the author writes, winners get a small cash prize.
I also really like
5.
the picture is from monkeys in a hot spring. I found a picture of the actual event somewhere else, but this is just the monkeys.
Well,
Do
that
they do
one's,
it
that one's
too?
for the next. That one's for the next one.
No, it isn't, because look, it goes down to that's the next one.
Why are there so many monkeys?
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't read this. It said participants. We didn't know that they're all
Do you have
monkeys.
to fight the monkeys?
No, they're all monkeys. There's no humans that participate. The cash, that's why it's a small cash prize. It's kind of lost on the monkeys.
They give them like a nickel, and they're like, yeah!
5.
Number 5 is the Monkey Buffet Festival in Lopburi, Thailand. Before you start to consider how a monkey would taste, this is a buffet for the monkeys. The local monkey population of around 2,000 to 3,000 is gifted with a feast of 4,000 kilograms of fruits, vegetables, cakes, and candies every November. After the monkeys are given their treat, youths dressed up as monkeys perform dances. The festival first occurred in 1989, run by a local businessman who thought of this unique way to drive up tourism.
I'd Googled the picture, and there was just like a million people standing around this giant table filled with food where monkeys ate. Like, screw you, poor people. Monkeys eating this.
6.
The Boryong Mud Festival in Boryong, South Korea. This annual festival occurs in July in the village of Boryong, 200 kilometers south of Seoul. The festival is not historic by any means. The first one took place in 1998. It was originally created as a marketing event for Boryong Mud Cosmetics. The mud from Boryong mud flats is considered rich in natural minerals and used to make beauty products. It lasts 2 weeks, and they have notable activities including a mud pool, mud slides, mud prison, and mud skiing.
7. Burning Man in Nevada. I've heard of Burning Man before. It includes a large wooden man. Sometimes it's been as big as 105 feet in recent years. After the event, festival goers aim to leave no trace of their activities by restoring the environment to exactly as it was when they arrived. 8.
Number 8 is the World Toe Wrestling Championships in England, UK. I don't like this one. The location of the World Toe Wrestling Championships varies, but the practice originated in the village of Wetton, Staffordshire, in the 1970s. It was born out of the desire for the UK to have its own championship in some type of sport. Just like arm wrestling, 2 people go up against one another in each match, which is won by the best of 3. Players can only take part in the tournament after thorough toe examination by a qualified nurse. This is gross.
It's really hard to get my leg to the height of the camera, too. So, no.
I don't like this at all.
Nah.
I don't even have a foot issue, and I don't like this.
This is awful. Oh gosh. Number 9 is La Tomatina from Buñol, Valencia, Spain. The Spanish Tomato Festival has run annually in August during a week-long celebration in Buñol since 1945, when a rowdy crowd took the tomatoes from a vegetable stall and started a food fight. The hour-long tomato fight used up an estimated 145,000 kilograms of tomatoes. Since 2013, there's been a ticketed event to just about 20,000 people. Before then, 50,000 guests had reportedly been involved in the food fight. After an hour of free-for-all tomato tossing, trucks sprayed down the streets of invitation. Participants washed themselves in pools of Los Peñones.
1.
Penones? Pinones.
0. World Bog Snorkeling Championship in Wales. 1976 is when this thing started. It's been running since 1985 as a championship, armed with a snorkel, flippers, and a dream. Participants must complete 2 consecutive lengths in a 60-yard trench of water cut through a peat bog, relying only on their flippers to push them through. Hundreds travel to Wales from around the world to take part in the event. And there you go. I wait all year long for the NFL Draft. It's such a wonderfully long event that it takes 28,276 years to complete, and they talk so much. I mean, who really cares what the top players ate for lunch? Just draft them! Anyway, here are some really weird events that aren't as long as the NFL Draft, but I attend every single year. Yeah, I love going to the Toe Wrestling Championships every single year. So. Do you guys remember the one that was canceled because of the toe jam outbreak?
I really want to vomit.
Okay. All right. We will have sports coming up shortly. Sean's got to dip out for a second. We'll be back in just a moment, so you'll get to see Bear on your screen or a closed curtain. I don't know what we're going to get left with. So Bear sometimes likes to stay on the screen, sometimes doesn't. And today it looks like a day where Bear is going to be with us. See how happy Bear is? Look at that shimmy. Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about his butt pumps again?
That's called twerking, Mike.
Oh, great, yeah.
The old butt pump, a.k.a. twerking. Such a regrettable use of words.
That wasn't good.
We are a morning radio show that plays games Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you for being here. Today is, in fact, the NFL draft. So we've been asking you, what annual event do you get most excited about? We've heard things like WrestleMania. We've heard holidays. Mike is ecstatic whenever Christmas rolls around.
It's true.
And we are excited to see Lady K and Dungeon Master KJ here, too. Lady K says, the annual event I get excited about starts with Hallow and ends in Ween. Ian, I actually do really like Halloween now more than I used to because it's really fun to take the kids out trick-or-treating. But then also there's a costume thing that we have tended to do prior to the pandemic. Maybe this year we'll bring that back. Me, Sean, and two friends of ours usually have some sort of thematic costume. So, yeah, I like it.
Thematic.
Let's get some news and check in with Look It's Mike O at this hour.
Let's head on down to the newsroom here. We're down here in the newsroom. We're going to head to, where are we going? We're going back to UPI, but guess what? Sorry, Ben, move aside. Wade Sheridan is here to give us the news. The ZSL London Zoo, the oldest scientific zoo in the world, is celebrating its 194th anniversary on Wednesday. Our animals have inspired millions of people to connect with wildlife. Thank you so much for your continued support, and we hope you'll all be able to visit us soon, the zoo's official Twitter account said, alongside photos from its storied history. The ZSL London Zoo, excuse me, I burped, the oldest scientific zoo in the world, is celebrating its 194th anniversary on Wednesday. Wait, what? I copied and pasted the thing twice. So basically, this is a zoo in London that has a lot of scientific study around these animals.
But do you have any idea when their anniversary is, though? That's what I'm most curious about.
I don't know, but the zoo first opened on April 27th, 1828 by the Zoological Society of London. Sir Thomas Raffles, who founded Singapore, was the brainchild behind the zoo. The doors were first opened in 1847. The location housed a female black bear named Winnie that served as inspiration for the classic Winnie the Pooh child story written by author Alan Alexander Milner. The author changed the name of Pooh to Winnie the Pooh after he visited the zoo with his son Christopher Robin. Zoo was also known for housing Guy the gorilla, who was immortalized in statue form at the local entrance. Guy arrived on Guy Fawkes Night, leading to his name. Popular Gorilla attracted thousands of visitors. It's also played home to the Jumbo the elephant, which actually is the namesake for the word jumbo. So, and it was visited by Charles Darwin many times to study the first orangutan that lived there in 1838. 1838. That's pretty rad. There was actually a top. What is this?
This is called Knockout. Don't go backwards.
Oh God! I just blew myself up.
Yeah. So I'm. Oh no! I just got eliminated. Oh no! I saved it.
Can I not play?
Is it not letting you in?
I know it is. How do I? Okay.
It like respawns for you on its own.
Well, I'm stunned and I blew up again. What in the heck is happening? All right, that's fine. This is fine.
Oh no!
Oh, I jumped.
I saved it. Holy cow!
You only have like so much. Oh no! I drove that.
Oh, there's like a. I don't know how this works.
Is this every person for themselves?
Maybe it is. I thought we were on a team, but
I think it might be every person for themselves.
Oh, so you can lock on to people by hitting their button, and that allows you to keep them in your sights. So.
Gotcha. Because I was like, I can't see anything. I don't know what's happening. And then I eliminated myself 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah, so have I. I'm cracked.
It's called Knockout, or
I'm back in.
you
I'm
doing
dead. I'm gone.
It's Who's What's It's Drew Mega. It's like a version where you just blow up stuff.
Where do I find you?
I'm out.
Oh, so am I.
was the first one out.
Okay. How do we restart?
I think you just have to leave the match.
Okay, that was fun.
That was interesting. Okay, now I get it now.
Yeah, let's give that one more shot here.
Yeah. Now that I put it together.
I did kind of spring that at you with right out of the news. It's like, all right, the news is over. Wait, what's going on?
I was like, let's drive towards this. This looks like a good place to go, and I'm dead.
We found the bright and shiny object, and Mike was like, ooh.
I thought it was like a wall that you could climb and then go over, but it wasn't.
If it makes you feel any better, I drove backwards straight off the cliff. So my first foray into Knockout was bad. I wish there was a way to like respawn more often, but it makes sense. You got to have an elimination. So
Yeah.
I love Calavera.
Aloe vera?
I got a sunburn, so I played Rocket League and used Calavera. Don't go backwards. Alright, I don't want to attack you.
I want you to lock onto this guy like really far away.
So you move your
Right,
R button. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
No! Oof. No! No! Oh, you can climb up the wall. So if you latch onto the wall, you can save yourself and get back up.
How do you latch onto the wall?
You just have to get your all your wheels onto the wall.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
No! 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 I went too far. I'm floating out to space. Whoops. All right, where's Mike? Let's observe Mike for a second. So Mike's up there.
Oh no! No. Okay.
Oh, your podium eventually falls out, so I can't actually like.
Just watch.
Yeah.
This
What?
Tim Body guy is just.
All right, let's go double team Tim Body.
Oh gosh! How does he got me?
So how do you use the magnet like functionality?
I don't know, but I'm doing some sick spins.
Okay, I think we knocked Tim Body out.
Take that, Tim Body. Oh no! I just drove right into the hole.
Okay, so I did a light attack. I don't know how. You drove into the.
Right off the platform, directly into the hole.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm stunned.
No! No, you're not. You're good. You're not good. You're good. You're not good. You're good. Okay, good.
Ooh.
Man, you're good at that.
Are you eliminated?
Yep. I drove straight off of the platform, right into the hole.
Okay, I think. Why is there like a weightlessness to this version? Like I feel like we're floating around like we're in space.
Kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna go get Tim Body again. I think if you hold.
There's no ceiling.
Oh, he jumped over me.
If you hold 4. I don't want to hold 4.
Oh, I think it's a double X for me, like on the PlayStation controller. So if I hit double X, then I get like a energy surge or something. Like that's a light attack or something. Good job. Yeah. You have your helmet on. Exactly. Yeah, my helmet's on my car for protection.
So he's safe. He's safe. This is
No!
This is a very
Why did I almost yeet off of
Okay. For those who are just tuning in, this is a version called Knockout, and it's like, the safe zone is shrinking.
That's good because
and basically, it's where you have to knock each other off of the platform. If you land on the side like Ryan just did, you're good. Ryan's pretty good at this.
I actually knocked him off with a heavy attack, but he's flying back in.
What?
Yes. There we go.
Blue. But it's an interesting version.
There's so many.
Maiko is bad at it because of the shiny things. Shiny things are hard. Whoa. Oh no! I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. You can do it. You can do it.
I couldn't get my wheels toward the wall. Oh, we got sports coming up next. Oh, there's just 3 of us left.
Oh yeah, there's 5 of you. I think. Because on the bottom it still has 5 people.
But I think because that one, Tomba whatever, has 0 by their name. I think that's how many lives are left.
Here, I can tell you.
All right, come here.
Caesar has 2 lives. Hefty Goof has 1. Oh, it's just you 2.
No, maybe it was almost just one of us. Terrifying.
But Caesar has no knockouts. You have 1 knockout and 1 life.
Okay.
Caesar has been basically... Oh, jeez. He just knocked you into Kingdom Come. Holy moly. Yeah, you're not coming back from that.
I'm out of boost.
Was he, like, shooting you?
Nope.
Oh, no, you're re-entering.
I couldn't get back over there.
Good. GG's.
Wow, that was intense. Do you think Sean's going to want to play that?
Not at all.
Not a chance.
We'll give it a shot.
Okay, cool. That was
no minimum. No. I got no XP.
We tried. Hey, it's 7:50 now though. It's 10:50 out east, and it's 3:50 for those watching GMS in the UK. It is great to have you here with us. That was intense. Today is National Superhero Day, and Mike is wearing his Avengers shirt. I got that right.
Mike Smash.
I like how. Did you just notice that today?
I did.
That's
and
so
I'm
good.
Really, I feel like that's why that one's there. That has to be.
So of those 9, there's a 3x3 grid, right, on your shirt?
Yep.
Which is your favorite?
Captain America.
Really?
Yeah.
You always wanted a shield?
Sure. I just like that he's like unequivocally you can't phase him or shake him. You can't like his morals and everything else is like on point. He lives by his morals. He's a very people first kind of a person. He would rather save one than everybody. He's like a no man left behind kind of a guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Noble.
Yeah.
Never liked the mask.
What?
Like the face thing?
I like the one in the movies. The movies one is really good.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't have like a comic book's leg.
I also like Spider-Man a lot too. Because he's a Mets fan.
I think Spider-Man has some of the best sound effects.
Does he? Well,
That's
what was that last one?
That's if
was
he,
that when he hit the wall?
That's if he shoots his web a little too hard.
Oh.
Yeah, strains a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Yikes. Hey, sports. Today is the NFL draft, as we mentioned. So many a college football prospect will be in Las Vegas to have their name called on the stage and become a member of an NFL team. And by many, at least 32 of them, because this is just the first round tonight. It starts at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. It starts, yeah. It's going to take 17 years to finish.
You know, they did reduce the amount of time on the clock to just 5 minutes.
It still takes forever because they take all 5 minutes.
Well, you might get a call. There's actually was an interesting story today on Sports Illustrated. Andrew Brandt, who used to be a financial consultant for the Green Bay Packers, was there when Aaron Rodgers was drafted, and said that Ted Thompson, if Ted had received a phone call during the 10 minutes that they had to draft when Aaron Rodgers was sitting there in the 20s,
yeah,
he said if they would have gotten a phone call for a trade, they likely would have taken it. Because the only reason they drafted Aaron Rodgers is because of all of their 20 first-round quality prospects, he was the only one left by the time they picked, and they had Brett Favre. So
yeah, it wasn't a rush.
So had they gotten a phone call, but yeah, they never did, and that could have changed the trajectory of the NFL for years.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Jacksonville picks first, Detroit, Houston, New York, then New York, the Jets and Giants. Carolina, the Giants again at 7. The Falcons, the Seahawks, and then the Jets one more time. So the New York teams have 4 of the first 10 picks. Your Philadelphia Eagles traded their 16th pick to New Orleans, so they will only have a ridiculous 2 first-round picks at 15 and 18.
Yep. For now.
Man, yeah, you were definitely cold on the NFL draft. Yesterday, there were NBA basketball games played because it's the playoffs. This is the start of the playoffs, so you have only a mere 7 weeks left of this. Your Milwaukee Bucks, a 116-100 win over the Chicago Bulls to take that series in 5. And then Golden State beats Denver 102-98. That also a 5-game win for Golden State, 4 games to 1.
We sure have a lot of teams.
In the playoffs?
Or just in general. There's a lot of your.
Oh, yeah. Your Milwaukee Bucks.
Mine?
Yeah. You won an NBA championship last year.
I did? Wow.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's so exciting.
Did you get your ring?
I did.
It's good.
It's right here.
Hey, Mike, did the Mets win?
Okay, so we're going to talk for a second here about the Mets. The Mets lost last night by a score of 10-5.
No.
So there's that. However, 2 more Mets batters were hit. And then, inevitably it's going to, we had 18 hit by a pitch this year, which is a lot. And there's been nothing done. So the Mets inevitably were like, all right, screw this. So they threw high and tight to some loser on the St. Louis Cardinals, who took exception to it, said some really bad words to the pitcher, tried to throw our catcher, and then charged him out. This comes on the heels of Pete Alonso being hit in the head for the 2nd time this year. He caught one in the ear flap. Pete got up, walked to first base, and that was the end of that. They were jaw-jacking a little bit, but that's fine. But I'm less concerned that they lost and more concerned that this keeps happening. They lead the league by a lot in getting hit by pitches, and they've been so professional to this point. It's not safe. But if I was Buck Showalter, I'd be telling guys to hit dudes in the thigh every game. I'd be like, you know what? If they're gonna throw it, just hit them. Like that's that, right? Because it's one of those unwritten rules of baseball, which are stupid, but they should still be observed. But yeah, so I'm sick and tired of Mets. Like Rob Manfred, do something. And everyone says, "Oh, the balls are different." They used the same freaking balls from last year. So stop being little douche marks. Stop throwing inside. Easy as that. Pete Alonso got hit in the head twice. Francisco Lindor got hit in the head, in the face, in the first, and he had a sting. And this dude didn't even get hit. I hate the Cardinals. They're so awful. Cardinals are the Yankees of the National League, except not as good.
The pitcher for the Mets said, quote, through an interpreter, "I went a bit inside. That's part of the game. That one kind of got away from me."
I don't think he meant to go as high as he did. But yeah, he definitely meant to say, hey, stop. They hit Jeff McNeil earlier in the game. They hit two other batters in the game.
Did you have to throw at Nolan Arenado, though?
Yes. He should have hit him right in the thigh. Drill him in the thigh. Be done with it.
So if this trend continues, maybe we need to get, just like we have a mispronunciation counter, maybe we should get a Mets hit by pitch counter.
I mean, honestly, Buck Showalter was like, this is just getting ridiculous. And it is. It's getting really ridiculous. Stop it. Rob Manfred, do something. Stop being a little butt. Stop being a double money hole. I hate him.
I think Bear found the bleep button.
It's those long nails.
Drew Mega said pro pitchers are good enough. They should be able to control inside pitches pretty well. Liberties are being taken for sure.
Part of the issue is they keep screwing with the ball, but they've had the same ball for 2 years. So stop being the bleeper and do your thing.
I feel like I just had a Tyler Durden moment.
Sorry.
Yesterday, Austin Attack, who's here, Austin's New York Yankees did not play. Nope, they beat the Baltimore Orioles 5-2. So congratulations to the Yankees. Also, the Toronto Honey Badgers lost at home to Boston 7-1. IMJF Downs D Tigers, a 5-0 loss at Minnesota. Our teams suck. And the Oakland Hays lost to San Francisco 1-0.
Hey, the Mets still lead the league in wins and are in first place. So
They have less wins than they have hit by pitches, though. Am I right?
that's accurate. That's ridiculous. That's nuts.
Chris Amia's LA Kings a 5-3 win over Seattle in the NHL. So there's few games to play, and here is your Western Conference playoff picture. Avalanche, Wild, Blues, Flames, Oilers, Kings, Stars, Predators have all clinched. So the 8-team field is set. It's just a matter of jockeying for position. Who will play whom? And we'll find out. Right now, the Avs would play the Predators. Your Calgary Flames would play the Stars. Then Oilers, Kings, Wild, Blues would be the other matchups. So.
Nice.
Oh, Sean's back.
Who?
Didn't even notice.
Sean, we have a great new game mode you're gonna love.
Is it Knockout Bash?
No.
No.
I haven't tried it. Is it terrible?
You'll love it.
It's so great.
It's gonna be terrible.
So good. Ryan's really good. He almost won the last game.
I
have
so
a problem with driving in holes.
By the way, Taylor Ward had a grand slam and finished a single shy of the cycle for your Los Angeles Angels, a 9-5 win over Cleveland. We didn't mention that.
Are they still the LA Angels? They haven't changed yet?
No, they're the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim still.
Yeah,
some
okay,
reason.
gotcha.
Worst naming convention.
What they
ever.
do actually,
the New York Mets of New York.
well, what they started to do is they actually get rid of the Anaheim part every month, and they just rotate through other cities randomly in Southern California. So next month, your Los Angeles Angels of San Diego.
They're just gonna start renting out the name and be like the Los Angeles Angels of Luxembourg. And be like, oh yeah, great.
Yeah, I still don't fully understand why they had to change from the Anaheim Angels, and if they had to change, why they didn't just go back to the California Angels. That was fine.
That's true. They wanted to own all of Los Angeles by going to the Los Angeles name, but they could have just owned California again. So
take the state.
Yeah.
I don't know if they realized that there was another team that was in LA before.
Name one other team in Los Angeles that plays baseball. Just one.
They could have been really unconventional. It'd been like the Southern California Angels or something like that.
But
not the LA Dodgers of Los Angeles Angels.
Not like that would have been great actually. The Los Angeles Angels of the Los Angeles Dodgers, or some way to incorporate the Dodgers into their
Can the Dodgers just like for one game as a joke be the Los Angeles Dodgers of Los Angeles?
Good morning to Emma Isasink. It is so great to have you here this morning. We are a morning radio show that plays games. We've been asking you today, because it's the NFL Draft, which is one of my national holidays, what annual event do you get most excited about? We've heard about wrestling events. We've heard about sporting events. We've heard about holidays today. We've also shared a list of like wife carrying and bog snorkeling and cheese rolling. So that was fun. What event do you look forward to? Oh yeah, we had like Comic Con type style events as well. So any others, let us know before the end of the show. Next hour, it looks like we have quorum. GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Last week we did a Zoom call instead of a theater production. We're back on the main stage today, so that'll be exciting. We also have takeaways that were pretty okay, clip of the day, and Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. So stick around, more to come on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It's Thursday, April 28th, 2022. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Tell your friends, tell your mom. Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Become a Patreon and join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 3 right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. It's Thursday, April 28th, 2022. This is Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Just good to see everyone. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV is here for the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
It is good to see you. Thank you for popping at the tail end of that last hour. We've seen the likes of Austin Attack 12. We've seen IMJF Downs. We've seen Lady K, Emma's a Sync, Drew Mega, many others throughout the course of this morning's program, which lasts for 3 hours. This is the final hour of which we will both be doing the show, but also the Trevor Project fundraiser. Thank you to everybody who's helped us raise over $500 for the Trevor Project. If, by some miracle, we are able to raise $1,500 by the end of this hour, one Chris and me is going to have a head shaved sometime in the next 36 hours. I just purchased a new razor too, like a new thing, so might come in handy. Trimmer.
Are you gonna shave your head before next week?
I actually thought about, so this one comes with like the little ear things that so you can do around your ears and stuff. So I was actually thinking about trying to blend my own haircut. I think it's a really bad idea though.
Yeah, I'm here for it though.
Would you like give me like backup?
I don't think I'd be any better at it, but
just like, could you say like, no, that looks like you're doing it wrong, before like I make a tragic mistake?
What if it's a tragic but funny mistake?
It comes to my hair, I don't know how interested I am in funny tragic mistakes.
I'd say it's fair.
I mean, it grows pretty quickly. I don't have a lot of it left, but it does grow pretty quickly, so. I gotta work on trying to get my Sean patented, like, front swirl ready for next week, though, since I'm gonna be going without a hat. Is that like an up, or is it kind of like a side? An up.
It's a diagonal.
I was thinking about doing like full, like I could use all my gel and go full slick back.
You should do that at least one day.
Christopher Walken style. Yeah. Ooh, I could do the Doctor from Back to the Future.
Doc Brown?
Yeah, I could go poofy.
Do you have the ability to do that?
No.
Not trying to like.
No,
be,
it's
like,
fine.
rude.
No, I don't actually.
But
no, I don't. It's not. Yeah.
Welcome
I
in,
can do
final
that,
hour
probably.
crew.
It's so beautiful. Just, how does it sit so well under the hat?
It's too long. That's so annoying.
But I don't understand how you like. So you can quaff it back and then put a hat on, and it comes out. You're like the quarterback of the show, because it comes out perfectly.
Yeah.
Because you see that with quarterbacks, they take off their helmet, but their hair is impeccable.
I hate Tom Brady for that. Like, it's just you're like, how? And he's not even sweaty. Like, what? It's like 7,000 degrees, and he's coming off and like, running in slow motion off the field because it just naturally happens.
All the reasons to hate Tom
sea
Brady.
breeze blowing behind him. It's ridiculous.
Why is Drew Brees behind him?
All right, so
Don't drive into the hole.
Okay.
It's every man for himself. Just so you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh gosh. And you have to like hit people and knock them into tarnation.
Oh.
I am freaking. I died.
Yeah, I don't like this already.
Oh, it is a skull.
I'm sorry, what?
Downs, look at you.
Oh, the track has a skull?
Yeah. Don't hit me.
Don't hit
Oh,
me.
I drove down the hole. Stop it. Get up the hole.
I followed you down the hole almost.
Stop it. I'm stunned.
No.
I'm just avoiding people. I'm not even trying to harm anybody. Oh no, I'm stunned. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm stunned again.
It's gonna
No,
happen
I'm okay.
again. Where I don't get any XP.
Oh, I died. Brendan goes, wait, this mode. What? Yeah, it's like a knockout thing. We're still learning.
I'm stunned. How do I like?
I don't want to fight you.
Do anything?
Alright, I'm just gonna drive in circles.
All right, I'm gonna go by this this guy right here. By you, Mike. No, I want that guy.
Oh gosh, he stunned me again. Stop stunning me. I'm stunning.
Stone
Oh,
Cold
no.
Stunner.
Ooh. Suck it, guy.
Oh, I see what I was doing wrong. Okay, this guy.
Oh no, I just drove off the edge.
Come back, Mike. Yes, I got a light attack on him.
Oh god.
No, I got stunned. I'm dead.
I don't understand how do you do the magnet stuff and the smashy.
Yeah, I blew up. I was out in the ozone.
Do you guys know how to do the smashy?
So I think you hit double like XX.
Double what?
Like so XX on our controllers. Which
Oh gosh, I've been knocked into oblivion.
I don't know how this guy does what he just did though. Hey!
How do I get my boost back? Oh, okay, I'm out.
Oh, Mike.
I got a thing though. I got an elimination.
I haven't done anything.
So
You're right, I hate this mode.
I got heavy attacked again.
This is the worst mode. Oh wait, maybe no, I didn't. I had a. Never mind.
Okay, I think I finally figured out the best way to go about getting back to the track if you're out in the ozone layer. I kind of saved myself perfectly. I was very proud.
These people are totally cheating.
I missed.
Stop trying to hit me! They don't have to know we're all on the same team, even though our gamer club tag probably gives it away.
Whoa.
Bye, Sean.
Wow.
Holy jeez.
Did you get
Still
yeeted?
going. I got hit real far.
Wow.
So I don't know how to do that part. I think you have to hit him with full boost or something. Oh, maybe it's a double flip. There we go. Yeah, it's like a double flip kind of gets him.
Whoa, there you go.
There you go again. Alright, well, that's over.
Sean's out.
Great. Alright, well, let's never do that again. Man, that was terrible.
I'm good with not ever.
I don't understand how that person does that.
Obviously, they're cheating. Don't use all your boost.
Oh, I had to because I'm in the safe zone.
Oh, wait, how do you do that?
You go double flip.
What?
No! Ooh.
Lay
Stuck
on the edge
landing.
upside down. That's a good strategy.
No.
Oh, that
Uh-oh.
works too. That's
Uh-oh.
great idea. Great idea.
You can save it still. Yes.
Oh, you got him. Kind of.
Oh, how'd he do that to me?
He's obviously aimbotting. Do double flip.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
What?
So he's able to like deploy a force field of some sort, and I don't know how to do that
Yeah.
part.
You hit 4. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah, see, like,
yeah. He's just waiting. Oh!
Oh, bummer. It's over.
Bravo! That was a heck of a show.
if
though.
somebody could figure out how to do the force field thing, that like if I attack and they defend, I get
I
stunned.
got 0 points.
So, welcome, Chris and me, ambassador to Final Hour Crew.
Mayor of the Internet.
It's good to see you. We tried our hardest there. So,
Hey, you know what? That got me a challenge completed. So there we go.
Was it play it once and never again? Cause
No, it's played 3 times. So.
oh man, oh, not even halfway there. What a waste.
apparently
Whoa,
there
you're
were
not
some
even halfway there.
there were some guttural sounds being made at the end of that, according to Brendan. Those sounds at the end were something. It's fine. It's 8:20 now, West Coast time. 11:20 out east. It is 4:19. It's not possible. It's 4:20 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Can't be 19 after the hour in some parts of the world and not be 19 after the hour somewhere else. Here for the FHC. Hello, Digital Doc Games.
Hello, FHC.
Digital Doc was commenting on our Twitter, which you can follow at WatchGMS. Apparently, the least favorite Thor movie of all time was apparently public consensus, and apparently Mike is an outlier on like a bigger scale.
Wait, what? No, The Dark World was the worst.
That's exactly what I meant.
Which I'm pretty sure was at the bottom of my list.
I don't really know what I'm talking about. Go watch Thor in theaters. Let's do GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. The way this works is we are going to ask in a moment for a series of words, adjectives, nouns, things of that nature. And then we're going to put them into a Mad Libs. The randomizer is going to pull out one random Patreon subscriber to pick our category today. Bob, shuffle things up, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Ding.
Did you really pick it out that quickly? If you could please sort it a little bit more for us. Thank you.
Beep bop boop.
Should do something in
beep, bop,
chat.
beep boop beep. Beep bop boop 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 beep bop beep boop boop beep bop ding.
Digital Doc Games gets to pick our category today, so congratulations to you, Digital Doc. Let's find our puzzle today. Do we have a transcriber here today?
Nope.
Nope, no transcription.
I mean, no.
No, they don't exist. We're having like the equivalent of a writer's strike or something like that. So,
Transcribers strike.
transcriber strike. Here are your choices. Digital Doc Games. Your options include the following. Have I got a giraffe for you? Albert Einstein, or computers are cool? So Digital Doc Games, here are your choices. Have I got a giraffe for you? Albert Einstein, or computers are cool? Which one do you pick?
Yes.
Paging Digital Doc Games. Digital Doc Games, please pick up the courtesy phone.
Do we have an answer?
Digital
Number
Doc
3.
wants Computers are cool.
Computers are cool, in fact. All right, start naming your
Computers.
names. Start naming your
Tom,
adjectives
Dick, Harry.
and such, all those kind of things. So,
You're driving. You don't have a Tesla?
wow,
That's a wall of text.
that's good. You figured it
Holy
out.
jeez.
I win. Take that, Nightbot.
That's a lot.
All right, what do you got? Adjectives are needed. We need nouns, probably some plural nouns. Maybe some parts of the body would be good. Right now, I'm looking for an adjective specifically.
Now. No, it's not it. Purple?
Purple's a good adjective. It's the best color, too. Plural noun. Wow.
Feet.
Chris is on it.
Yeah.
Noun.
God. Quiet. What are you talking about? Ninjas? No, that's ninja.
Oh, crap, I put ninjas. Something alive, plural. Damn it, we could have used that.
Dancers. We'll just flip it.
Uh-oh. Vehicle. First time we've had vehicle, by the way.
The vehicle's a new one.
Yeah. 1992 Jeep Eagle.
Great. That's okay.
Plural noun.
Penguins.
Penguins. Ooh, Mike and I are so insane.
Celebrity female. Who was one of our birthdays
Wait.
today?
Jessica Alba.
There we go. Celebrity male. Who was one of our birthdays today? Ann-Margret. Nope.
Tom, Dick, and Harry. Crap.
Oh, I got the list right here. We have notes. Jay Leno. Type of food.
Kiwi.
Kiwi grapes.
Something alive, plural.
Again?
Yeah.
Diego?
Z-
Diego's?
Uh-oh. 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 Look away from your screen, please. Please don't look. You're looking,
I
Archie.
forgot we
Please-
can see it again.
Please don't look again.
No, I'm watching.
I like him.
Occupation.
I want to be surprised later.
Occupation
Dentist.
dentist.
Yep.
Plural noun. Fingers. Sorry. Plural noun.
Oh man.
Oh, dice.
Dice works, yeah.
Verb ending in ing.
Pooping.
Sorry, Hopper.
Type of sport.
Cricket.
Wife carrying.
Nice.
Ooh, there you go.
And plural noun.
Did we already do fingers?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. What about feet? Feet.
We did that.
Oh yeah, we have feet in there.
Curling? What?
Curling. Person, place, or thing. Curlings.
That's fair. You're right. Curling.
All right, we got our puzzle. All of those are falling into the world as we speak to become a
Doing
puzzle.
something.
Let's get the orchestra warmed up. Oh, they are in such good voice today.
Hello, sir.
I'm happy we have our lead chair kazoo with us. For the orchestra. Please welcome
My wife moved the didgeridoo.
from the Kalamazoo School of Kazoo. The one, the only. Look, it's Michael. All right, I think I feel pretty good about where we are. We're about to present Computers Are Cool, thanks to Patreon subscriber Digital Games. You can also become a Patreon subscriber. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the stage. Your GMS Puppet Pals!
Woo!
And action.
Can you believe all the purple things you can do on a computer?
You can find out anything from where to buy the latest feet
Gross.
to how to make a delicious ninjas.
I love to use my computer to find out cool facts, like how many danceds live in the ocean, to tips on how to ride my cool 1992 Jeep Eagle.
My older sister loves to surf the web to find out how to paint her penguins and to learn the latest gossip on Jessica Alba and Jay Leno.
Is there a cat in there? My mom likes to use the computer too. She loves to find recipes for her favorite kiwi or how to grow beautiful digos for our garden.
Could have been way worse. But my dad uses the computer more than all of us put together.
Oh, yeah?
Since he's a dentist, he finds it useful to make fingers to keep track of how many dice his company is pooping.
That's terrible.
I have so many questions about that sentence.
Oh, no. But sometimes I catch him looking up the scores of his favorite wife-carrying team, the Curlings.
That is your GMS.
Mom, get out of my room! I'm looking at wife-carrying!
I have so many questions. Oh, thank goodness. Did goes could have been way worse.
Yeah. Little Sean, what are you looking at? Get out of my room! I'm looking at wife-carrying!
He's a dentist. He finds it useful to make fingers to keep track of how many dice his company is pooping. It makes all the sense and no sense at the same time.
I don't know how you have any questions.
I need the latest quarterly reports, please. How many dice did we poop this month?
I don't know. Let me pull up my fingers.
10. We pooped 10 to the boss this year. This month.
Is it actually 10, or did you just run out of fingers?
You know, it's not important what happened. It's important what happened. So,
I've got some breaking news.
wow, this is like back-to-back days of this. I love it. We're getting some news into Gaming Morning Show. It is 8:31. I have information on this card. We need to go to correspondent Look, it's Mike. Mike?
Yeah, coming in live to the newsroom. Currently via the www.twitter.com/home. Avatar has announced they have a title for the second Avatar movie. It is Avatar: The Way of Water. Back to you.
It's still 8:31. That was no analysis needed. We have all the information we need. The Way of Water.
If you ever get a chance to go to on the Kavi River ride in Disney World or in Animal Kingdom, do it. It's one of the most amazing, beautiful places to ever be. Gorgeous. It's from Avatar.
Is that where they got the inspiration for Way of Water?
I hope so. Some guy was like, I don't know what the water. This is the way of water. But at the end of the ride, there's this animatronic like priestess thing that's doing like a thing, and it's super creepy because it looks real. The only thing that makes it look fake is its tail, because it's kind of like, but like the rest of it's amazing.
The most like break from immersion that I had at Disney whatever, whether it was land or world, was I got stuck in Splash Mountain one time, and the music stopped. And right next to me was one of the fish. And all I heard the whole time while they're getting us fixes, the hydraulics would go off again. Just right next to me the whole time.
I'll say that's one of my only complaints about Disney World is in all those rides. You can hear like the clicking and the moving from a lot of the animatronics, and that kind of like throws you off. Like there's a tiki thing that I know Chris and Nate love, but I couldn't do anything but concentrate on the click, click, click.
Oh, was that
click,
at the tiki room with the parrots?
Yeah. So I was like, and you hear.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, what the hell?
The birds themselves are kind of clicky, aren't they? Yeah. Quiet goes. They're really trying to make it super hard to distinguish between Avatar, the blue people, and Avatar, the animal. K-Laugh adds, quote, "Hey, there's this whole other series that does this whole thing with elements. How can we distinguish our series from?" Oh, is Avatar Airbender very elemental?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh.
See, this whole time I thought we were talking about Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's our hero.
I mean,
gonna take pollution down to 0.
Captain Planet was one of the Avatar tribe, right?
Maybe. Well, Brendan, the other part too was the tiki room was kind of sucked in general.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
I like the tiki room a lot. What did Brendan say?
It was boring. Like you're just sitting there and like you can't see half of what's happening because like you're underneath it. And then I just click. I was like, what is happening?
Brendan said Mike can't enjoy the tiki room until the birds have been forced to drink WD-40.
I'm sorry, Chris. I know you love the tiki thing. It was not my favorite.
Being stuck in Splash Mountain would be interesting. Beats when Chris was stuck in Small World.
Imagine being stuck on Space Mountain, like in just the darkness.
Well, someone yesterday showed, because Disney was trending yesterday, and somebody showed being in Space Mountain with the lights on.
Yeah. They turn the lights on fairly quick if it's gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
If it's stuck and they have to stop at all, the lights come on pretty quick. I've been stuck on Space Mountain and I've been stuck. I went on Splash Mountain, and we were going up the final hill for the last drop, and it stopped. It was such a tease. As part of the ride. And so we had to get off and walk through a door that's on the stairs right there.
Oh, you didn't even get to finish the ride?
No, we had to get off.
Can I just go down? I don't need the log flume.
Brenda goes, last time I rode Space Mountain, the lights were mostly off. Maybe just Disneyland version is darker. I remember it being hella cool. I remember that was Disneyland was our first Disney trip when I was like probably 9-ish, 10-ish. And I remember feeling like I almost fell out of Space Mountain. Now, I don't know if I actually probably did, which I'm guessing no. But it felt like I was like, oh my gosh, I almost fell out. But then I remember at one point on like the second run through, I could see better than I did the first time. And so I could actually kind of see like the twists and turns coming up. It wasn't as pitch black as I perceived it to be the first time I rode it. I like the
that
Matterhorn.
feeling is why I don't do roller coasters.
Oh really?
I can't. Like, I don't like that feeling at all.
The coolest roller coaster I've ever been on was Universal Studios in Florida, and they had like a dueling dragons coaster, and so you start together, and then the two roller coasters kind of split, and at one point like you go like head on at each other, and it's really trippy.
How did I not get a save for that?
Because I hit
it. It came off of Sean. Yeah.
I was trying to hit it straight up, and I was angled slightly.
when my wife and kids went on Splash Mountain, I took the opportunity to go to the Hall of Presidents and go to the Country Bear Show and the Tiki Farm. The Country Bear Show had a lot of ticking as well. And that was, again, kind of like okay. Like after a minute, all I could hear is like click, click.
Did you do Splash Mountain?
No, I don't do those. The drop, I
Gotcha. Quiet says that coaster. They got rid of the dueling dragon. I mean, it has been like 20 years since I was there. So.
It literally rusted and dissolved.
There's a
theme
park in northern Idaho called Silverwood, and they have really old wooden coasters. So if you don't like roller coasters, that is not the place for you, because not only do they look like roller coasters and have all of the same fears that you may have with a roller coaster, but they also look like they're about to fall apart. So
Knoebels in Pennsylvania have that too. They have a really old wooden coaster.
Apparently it's been replaced by the
where it's free
Harry Potter roller coasters as well.
Can you say that curse from yesterday? The Harry Potter one? Shinobi! Shashka Shinobi!
Shinanobobona.
Are you cold?
I think I had the word man. Shinanoba man.
It's like Bibian.
Brenda goes, remember liking wooden coasters and then becoming an adult with a sense of awareness about your joints? The one at Disneyland's or Disney World with the Thunder Mountain Railroad, that's a good roller coaster.
The Snow White one? Isn't that the Thunder Mountain? No, that's this. Well, Snow White is the Lost Mine.
Whoa, there's a roller coaster based around Snow White?
Yeah.
I have not seen it. Apollo's here. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here, Final Hour crew. I've never been on one roller coaster once, and it wasn't a super large one either. Or I've only ever been on one roller coaster.
When I was 8, maybe, my uncle took me to Six Flags in New Jersey, and they had the Runaway Railroad. And he told me that he wouldn't feed me unless I went on it. So that's probably part of my dislike for that as well, because it was very terrifying.
Sorry that happened to you.
And then he bought me a hot dog, and that's all I ate all day. Yeah, I was really upset by that.
That's
So
all
that
I
might-
get.
Yeah, that might be why I don't like it.
Apollo, no food until you have fun.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Are you not having fun?
So that's probably a reason why I hate it.
So, interestingly enough, I was not a roller coaster fan either, and then I did the Dueling Dragons one because that was one where everyone else was going to get on, and I'm looking at that thing, and I'm like, I don't think I can do that. So I decided to get on, but I closed my eyes the entire time. And because it was the first one I'd done with, like, loops. I had done one that was, like, Space Mountain, and I'd done... there was an Aerosmith coaster at MGM Studios, which takes off really fast, but for the most part, it's pretty mild. And then I got done with that closed eye thing, and I was like, that was super fun. I'm going to try it again. And that was the end of my fear of roller coasters. So.
Screw you, Uncle Tim. That's all I got to say.
Does Uncle Luke want to go on the coaster with it? No, but we'll still buy you a hot dog. As we know on the show,
milk is cereal broth.
But as we check in with Luke and Smiko at this hour, something else can be used for cereal as well. Mike?
So this is actually kind of funny because someone who we've rated before, Sweet Sage, she has a someone who says that she really likes orange juice in her cereal, and Sweet Sage said, "Ew, no." However, Sean should have muted because I hear him yelling in the background.
Oh
However, hold on, I'm gonna do one of these. Okay. According to Mike, never mind. According to Mike Pomeranz from Food and Wine, preeminent expert on this, pouring milk onto your cereal is the classic and for many people only viable combination. Sure, you can crack jokes about dumping in beer or even try water in an act of complete desperation, but for whatever highly scientific reason, milk and cereal are just the ultimate pairing. What about orange juice? It's already on the table as part of a mythical complete breakfast. So why isn't it plausible to pour OJ over your cereal? Even the orange juice specialists at Tropicana admit that OJ might not be the ideal choice for mixing with cereal, but in honor of National Orange Juice Day on May the 4th, the brand is planning to rectify. They're releasing a cereal specifically intended to mix with orange juice instead of milk. Tropicana Crunch is touted as the first ever breakfast cereal created to pair with Tropicana Pure Premium, so you can sip your sunshine and eat it too. The unusual cereal that is made for OJ will only be available through TropicanaCrunch.com. The juice brand will be giving boxes away for free while supplies last, starting May the 4th. Back to you.
Better be Star Wars themed.
I think it's going to be orange juice themed.
May the pulp be with you.
Just the guy pulp's the worst. That's true.
I mean, I remember Jar Jar Binks always being like, "You need orange juice." That was
OJ?
Exactly. Constantly.
Misa, OJ?
Paulo says, if you put anything outside of milk in your cereal, I refuse to believe you're a real human being. You have to be some kind of undercover alien.
We didn't have a ton of money when I was a kid, so occasionally I'd have water in my cereal because we couldn't afford, or it'd be very watery milk because you'd mix the bottom, like, little dribble of milk with some water. And I mean, it wasn't good. But you make do with what you have, I guess, right? Coffee doesn't sound terrible, actually.
Yeah, it depends on the cereal. That could be pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe like Honey Nut Cheerios with coffee might be pretty okay. It also might not, but
If there was like a hazelnut complimentary cereal, that might work well.
Honey Nuts, honey bunches of hazelnuts.
Paulo says, just eat the cereal dry. It's like a bag of chips. I mean, like a whole bunch of kicks could be pretty rough.
Hayes Brennan says, I did it in Cocoa Puffs and it was a solid treat. I can see that.
With the coffee?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I can imagine eating like a bag of kicks like chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be
I've eaten like, well, obviously, whenever someone in our family is sick and has like a stomach ache, we do the dry Cheerios thing. So there's that. I could eat those. Honey Nut Cheerios aren't bad, but I really, really like dry Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. And it's basically eating candy.
No wonder the kids always ask for dry Lucky Charms.
Put it up.
Brandon goes, because if you eat granola dry and enjoy it also from an alien, also an alien from outer space.
My daughter likes dry granola. You shut up, Brandon.
Alien says it was pretty okay.
I mean, what more proof do you need?
Oh, we're playing Scout.
game is about to be a pretty hefty forfeit because they already have 2 AIs. How do you explain granola bars, bro?
Oh my gosh, crash!
Get that out of here.
That's gonna get that guy to quit.
That sounded like the Toasty from Mortal Kombat. Wait, Scout blew you up?
Yeah, we were racing for the ball.
What
though.
kind of AI are we playing? Cougar just made an epic like, what is going on?
Yeah, they might actually score a goal because of the AI. I'll get it.
Everybody.
I laid up because I wanted the assist.
No, we were doing this. We were doing the styling thing.
I call that the flying V.
Yeah, we. Don't you remember what we did in practice? That's our distraction goal. We usually have a goaltender in front of us, but you know, each to their own, I suppose. Caleb says binding agents. Granola. Get it. Brenda goes, those Nature Valley ones that fall apart, I'm not convinced anyone enjoys this. Those are my least favorite granola bars.
The like super crunchy ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are terrible.
I like the flavor of them.
Makes one person.
I like the concept.
I just don't like. I don't like how they fall apart.
If you can get past the cracked teeth.
Yeah, if you don't mind your teeth falling out, they're great. The trip to the dentist's office, well worth it, right? Wait, Apollo, you like the Nature Valley one?
They're not bad. They're just not good.
If you ignore all the badness.
Yeah.
Caleb says, I put jelly on Nature Valley bars. I could see that being pretty okay.
You also put scrap on it, probably. I'm just gonna drive over here. What's this?
I thought we were gonna race. Do you have a double? Do you have a double hat trick?
I do. Going to double digits.
Brenda goes, if you crumbled up Nature Valley bars and used it as cereal with milk, probably pretty okay. Chris says KJ used to treat those Nature Valley bars like beef jerky. She'd suck on them to soften them up. I didn't know that was a technique for eating beef jerky. See, but I think anything that you have to do that with, that maybe it was a poor design.
Yeah. This.
Insert into mouth and moisten. Paulo said, I'm eating Nature Valley bar right now just to spite y'all. Yeah, I don't know who's spiting whom at this point. I'm very confused. Cougar!
No double digits.
Have we ever scored 10 in a game?
I don't think so.
All right, that's fine. It's 8:51 now, West Coast time. 11:51 out east. 4:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Mike, Sean, Hefty, thank you for being here. We very appreciate it. Thank you for the clip, K-Laugh. The flying VMS. That's funny because we had just talked about our circus act. We're going to be flying trapeze artists.
Anytime anyone asks me, hey Sean, why don't you have the challenge for assists? I'm just going to show that clip.
Maybe we need to be more cohesive in practice because that's exactly how I remember it drawn up. Well, thank you for being here on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. We are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you can become a Patreon subscriber of this program, like nearly 30 of you already have. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Our subscriber tier is less than a Twitch subscription, and if you go to Look It's Mike O on Twitch, Mike has been so kind as to reserve us 4 emote slots, so there's a way to have your cake and eat it too. So that's an option. There you go. We told you earlier today about Tropicana making a cereal for orange juice, the world's oldest scientific zoo turning 194, and WTF Indiana, the brand new Indiana morning show about Indiana City's most wanted chicken safely apprehended on National Superhero Day, Love Your Thighs Day, Clean Comedy Day, Global Pay It Forward Day, National Shrimp Scampi Day, Biological Clock Day, National Cubicle Day, National Blueberry Pie Day, Workers' Memorial Day, and Take Our Kids to Work Day. Plus, our topic of the day has been on the NFL Draft being an annual event we look forward to. What is an annual event you look forward to? Thank you so much for having fun with us. We'll have your takeaways that were pretty okay in just a moment, and also our Billy Thundergun Award winner. But right now, it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News, a recap of the video game headlines of the day, which you can find on our Twitter at WatchGMS. Here is hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, April 28th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. Activision is implementing a new way of punishing Call of Duty cheaters. This is from Casey David Muir Taylor of IGN. This is namely the cloaking feature, which stops cheating players from seeing opposing players in the game world. That includes opposing players, bullets, or even sound from legitimate players. They will all be undetectable to the cheater whilst they collect information and then eventually ban the cheaters because cheaters are terrible. We also talked about Dying Light 2 and its latest update, which is available now. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. This update adds a new Game Plus mode, which is fantastic because it is not only a new Game Plus, which gives some replayability, but adds a bunch of new features to the game for this second playthrough, including something called an inhibitor, platinum objectives for parkour challenges, and updated distribution of enemies. So that's cool. Check that out if you've played through one game of Dying Light 2, and then you can play a second time. In our last news story, May's PlayStation Plus games have been announced. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. Those include FIFA 22, which is last year's FIFA title. In most places, it actually says in the game FIFA 22 and not FIFA 21. Other than that, it's FIFA 21. There's also been Tribes of Midgard, which is going to be available in the month of May. This is a colorful Norse-themed survival action game that you can check out, and Maiko has endorsed it, said it's the best game ever, better than Valheim. Pretty sure that's what he said. And then the last PlayStation Plus game is Curse of the Dead Gods, which is a roguelite game, so you can check that out. Out today, we had Reverse E32 out on the Wii U. Gross. Bugsnax is available on all the non-PlayStation platforms now, so go check that out. I believe it's on Game Pass. But our name of the morning, of course, went to Tawapland Arcade Garage Hishao. Same! Out on Switch.
I think it's even hilarious the second time.
It's because you knew it was coming.
Same. So good. All right, Billy Thundergun Award. Who are your nominees? Does anyone have anyone they would like to uplift to this prestigious award? Okay. I am going to...
what the heck?
Why didn't it work?
Oh, did you do the winner thing?
Oh, gosh.
Now it comes through.
Well, yeah, we're going to go with I Good Apollo for eating a Nature Valley bar out of spite.
For whom?
As dedication. For I Good Apollo.
No, I meant... Oh, wait, spite for himself.
Yeah, for us, right?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know. It's just dedication to the craft.
Who was spat?
Who was
Is that the post use? Is that the post use of spite?
I think it's still spite.
Spoted.
Spited. Spote.
Yes. That is fine with me. Also look for from GMS Game Studios, Sesame Streets of Rage, named by K-Laugh, because I requested Snuffle Upkiss destroying buildings, a la the game Rampage. So very nice. To you, Apollo, congratulations.
Billy Thundergun, teammate of the match award.
Although Brennan adds, Apollo is Sir William Lightning knifing his mouth. So
he's also Sir William Lightning Knife. He gets both.
That's right. All right, get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. Please let us know. Please let us know what you learned from today's show. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look! It's the clip of the day.
Stop hitting. They hit Jeff McNeil earlier in the game. They hit two other batters in the game.
Did you have to throw at Nolan Arenado, though?
Yes. He should have hit him right in the thigh. Drill him in the thigh. Be done with it.
So if this trend continues, maybe we need to get, just like we have a mispronunciation counter, maybe we should get a Mets hit by pitch counter.
I mean, honestly, Buck Showalter was like, this is just getting ridiculous. And it is. It's getting really ridiculous. Stop it. Stop it. Rob Manfred, do something. Stop being a little butt. Stop being a double money hole. I hate him.
I think Bear found the bleep button.
It's those long nails.
Bear running the censor button today. I like
Bear's been asking for more responsibilities, so.
Like how Mike said long nails. What a fun show. You are all the best. Thank you for joining us today on this morning radio show that plays games. We are going to send you over to the aforementioned Sweet Sage, anime-obsessed, soft-voiced cutie who loves indie games. I love dad jokes. You get extra cool points for telling me a good one. Playing Sable today, so if you be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we would appreciate that very, very much. And thank you again for everyone who helped us raise over $500 for the Trevor Project in just a week plus, I guess, worth amount of time. Everyone's the best. Next week, we will have some fun things as a result of this fundraiser, including me.
You saved the hair. Way to go.
Look at that hair. I mean, wasn't that worth saving? I think it was. It's the best. It's the best. Thank you for everyone, and Chris does not have to shave Chris's head, as far as I know, either. So that's a win. Chris, if you want to do it, though, you're more than welcome to, I suppose. So. Nope, that answers that. Guess whose head isn't getting shaved?
How about Chris shaves his head and I'll shave my head and we'll mail each other's hair to each other?
No, that sounds like everything about that just sounds bad.
Fine.
The only idea is shaving your back hair, making a sweater. That's a good idea. So.
Well, that's already happening. So.
FHC means Final Hour Crew, VG.
VG is here to close out the show. Thank you for being here. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? We start with Sean.
My takeaway is that Bear can reach the bleep button from the window. Who knew?
Seems kind of like a magic trick or something. Or like one of those like horror hands that like grows and like works toward the
Babyman.
Mike, what'd you learn from today's show?
We have way too many teams. We need to narrow it down a little bit.
Your Milwaukee Bucks. Congratulations again on your NBA championship, Mike.
Great.
I learned that coming soon to Indiana television, WTF Indiana, your new favorite morning show, starring Look It's Myko.
Yeah.
K-Laugh learned that I'm pretty okay at Rocket League Knockout. Apparently, I was better than like all but one.
You're better than Sean at it.
In one try.
Yeah, that was bad.
Give Sean
two
like 4
games.
seconds.
You finished second.
Apollo says FHC can also mean freaking huge cucumber. That is true. That acronym could mean that. Chris, I mean, my takeaway is KJ has a good method for eating those vile Nature Valley bars. Honestly, that's another takeaway for me is apparently you can moisten beef jerky. So
Coleslaw is moist cabbage.
I also learned that Mike couldn't get over the clicks in the Tiki room either. That's another thing that I took away. So, all right, please say good morning from GMS. We will see you again soon for more Gaming Morning Show. You can find us gamingmorningshow.tv. For Mike, for Sean, for Austin, I am Hefty Goof. Austin's sleepy. Get some sleep, Austin. We'll see you again soon. Have a good Thursday. Gaming Morning Show.
Bend over backward and over again. I'm jumping